something to do with it.
So you ran into Aunt Ann yesterday.
She came over to my place.
Okay. And so she had a couple things to say.
I'm concerned about you, Jason.
Why are you
gotta find a girl and settle down. And the lonely just reeks off you, Jay.
What's that?
The loneliness. It reeks off you.
It's just, I thought I smelled something. I didn't know what that was. That's the loneliness
That's
coming
loneliness,
off of you?
yeah.
Is that what stinks in here?
I just thought it was your BO.
The loneliness reeks.
It just reeks. I mean, in this room, the whole studio just reeks of loneliness.
What does that even mean? The what?
Loneliness?
It reeks off of me?
Yes.
And I am not lonely.
Jason, the loneliness in this house is just, heavy duty. You can feel it.
You can feel it thick. It's
Heaviness.
thick in here, the loneliness.
In my house. The loneliness.
Like a fog.
You just feel it. You walk in. It's,
Oh
just,
my God.
it's like putting on a heavy coat.
I don't even know where that's
loneliness.
How do we get from me having kids, getting married, me being lonely, from getting subpoenas?
She's pretty good, yeah.
I'm not getting arrested. I
hope so.
am not getting married. Everything's fine. I'm not
I know
lonely.
you're not getting married because you don't have anybody.
Man, I'm not lonely.
You can't get married. There's no one in your life.
You can marry Denny's.
Oh, she brings him up.
Even when you smile, it's unlonely.
Lonely smile.
And when you smile, it's lonely. Your smile is just steeped in
Wait,
sadness.
look at me.
Stop
Smile.
Oh,
Oh, look at it.
it's so
heartbreaking.
It is
lonely.
lonely.
Kevin, Virginia, and Jason are live on 97.9 WRMF and the KVJ Show app.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Yeah, what up? Welcome to Thursday. It is KVJ Show. What's going on, yo? Yeah. Here we go, baby. At it, getting close to that weekend.
Ooh, party.
What you guys doing this weekend? You guys got big plans going on yet?
I don't know if you realize this, but Saturday is National Oyster Day.
Didn't know that.
I love oysters.
Yeah.
So I'll be celebrating with a lot of the little slimy fellas in my mouth.
Okay.
Oysters are so gross, and on top of that, you have to shuck them sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you ever shuck oysters? One of the worst things ever.
I have, but I don't shuck anymore.
All these guys in college were so pumped to shuck oysters. I was
Yeah.
like, guys, we're taking 45 minutes for one oyster. This is the worst.
Yeah. I did them. I don't know what shucking is necessarily, but I did something over the 4th of July. They had like the oysters, and they had like the little thing where you pry it open and take the oyster out.
Yeah.
It wasn't that difficult.
That's shucking.
Yeah, I mean, they're harder to shuck if they're raw.
Yeah,
So the thing
okay. I
is,
think these were boiled.
If they're boiled or steamed, usually they're steamed.
Yeah.
You just kind of pop them. They're pretty easy to get into.
Okay.
Actually, they should pop unless they're dead.
They were
Okay.
so gross and slimy. I don't get oysters.
You might have had clams too. Sometimes clams kind of look the same.
That's the real smaller ones, though, right?
Mussels,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think these are oysters. Yeah.
Okay, look at you.
Good stuff. I'm a big fan of the oysters.
Me
I'll be
too.
celebrating.
Yummy.
Heading to Spotos, baby. That's
You can
it.
get them fried. You can get them raw. You can get
Oh,
them
yeah.
sautéed. You can get them on a po' boy.
I really don't think people who are shucking oysters and eating, I really don't think they're that happy. I think they're lying to themselves. I do.
Well, if you want to jump on something this weekend, looking for something to do, on our website, kvjshow.com, we got all the hottest events happening in South Florida every single week. And you can jump in on that email blast, too. Just go to kvjshow.com. You'll see where you can jump onto the email chain. You'll get the top 5 segments of the KVJ Show every single week. And you can also find out what's going on this weekend online.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your dirt of the day, sounds like Michael Strahan cut off part of his finger. Did he hurt himself on Good Morning
Shucking
America?
oysters.
Shucking oysters.
Yeah.
We'll tell you what's going on with him coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Welcome to Universal's Volcano Bay, a water theme park like no other. From the sands of Waturi Beach to the top of the Krakatoa volcano, summer is a lot cooler here. And when you add the refreshing taste of an ice-cold Coca-Cola, that's summer on a higher level. And right now, Florida residents get 1 month free on any Universal Preferred or Premier annual pass with the UPC code from select Coca-Cola products, which means you can make summer last all year long at all 3 Universal Orlando parks. So grab an ice-cold Coke and summer on a higher level at Volcano Bay, the 3rd amazing theme park at Universal Orlando Resort. Visit universalorlando.com. Offer ends August 31st. Restrictions apply.
So is it the norm for you to wake up in the middle of the night sweating, totally hot? Most likely it's not your dreams waking you up. It could be your mattress. It's Tracy St. George, and you see, technology constantly changes. Just like with phones, mattress technology changes too. So what you gotta do is check out your nearest mattress firm and experience the latest in cooling mattress technology and stop sleeping hot at night. You know sleeping cool is super critical to sleeping well. Your body temperature starts to fall as bedtime approaches, paving the way for an awesome night's sleep. Continue that great cool sleep and the exclusive Serta iComfort Temp Touch during Mattress Firm's coolest sleep sale. Or try out the Beauty Rest Black Memory Foam with black ice. What's really sweet is Mattress Firm's daily deals. You're guaranteed to find an amazing deal every single day, like free pillows. How about up to 50% off mattresses from brands you love and more? And don't forget to show your school ID to get some great back-to-school offers from Mattress Firm. So visit a Mattress Firm near you to experience the latest in cooling mattress technology and start sleeping better tonight. Mattress Firm. Save money. Sleep happy.
36 monthly, $19.95 down, 10K months per year, 0 security deposit, $218.55 doc included plus tax tag, title registration, and $799.95 dealer. With approved 740 plus credit, must finance through Kia Finance. JD Power award information, visit jdpower.com. Expires 7/31/17.
Automotive credit forgiveness comes to West Palm Beach Kia. New Kia credit forgiveness means that even if you owe $10,000 on your car more than it's worth, we could help. Get serious about fixing your credit. Divorced? Behind on bills? Collection agencies? At West Palm Beach Kia, new Kias from $129 a month or 0 down. New 17 Kia Fortes, the highest ranked compact car in initial quality, just $129 a month. Your choice. New 17 Kia Optimas and 17 Kia Souls, the highest ranked compact multi-purpose vehicle in initial quality 3 years in a row, just $169 a month. All with 3 years maintenance included. Our goal is 100% approval. Only at West Palm Beach Kia on South Military Trail. WestPalmBeachKia.com.
Be your own trend. Make your own dress code by choosing what's right for you. At Plato's Closet, the possibilities are endless. And with such affordable prices, you're free to change your style whenever you want. Plato's Closet wants you to be your authentic self. You choose your class schedule, now choose the look that makes you. Shop back to school and save when you shop tax-free August 4th through 6th at Plato's Closet. Plato's Closet, Boca Raton, Boynton Beach, Palm Beach Gardens, Port St. Lucie, Stewart, and Wellington.
Relationships are about give and take. He'll take the action flicks. You prefer the rom-com. But when it comes to sleep, why settle? Introducing the new Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed. The only bed smart enough to sense your movement and automatically adjust to both of you so you stay comfortable all night. It's even designed to help with this. Much better. Does your bed do that? Right now, save up to $800 on a Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed and FlexFit Smart Adjustable Base. To find one of our 12 stores in the South Florida area, go to sleepnumber.com.
Check out the Groupon app where you can save up to infinity, theoretically speaking. Actually, you can save up to $100 a week on what you do every day. Suppose you saved $10 on tacos and took that $10 and used it to get more great restaurant deals on Groupon, like Italian or Chinese. Pretty soon, you could save a ton. Brunch? Check Groupon. Dinner plans? Check Groupon. Hungry? Use the top-rated Groupon app to save up to $100 a week on what you do every day. Download the app and save. Groupon.
What you doing? Ran out of space on my phone, so I'm deleting some stuff. Bye, singing dog. Bye, goal.
I pronounce you.
Bye, wedding ceremony.
Stop. At Metro PCS, you get 2 free phones with twice as much memory.
Really? Don't say bye to your memories. Switch to Metro PCS and get 2 free LG K20 Plus phones with 32 gigs when you switch 2 lines. Metro PCS. Wireless. Figure it out. Coverage not available in some areas. Sales tax not included in phone price. Excludes numbers on the T-Mobile network. See store for details and terms and conditions.
We are coming off of a record hot July. August, probably not going to be much better. So what do you do to beat the heat? Air conditioning, baby. It's in your house, it's blaring. It's in your car, it's blaring. It's at your work, it's blaring. Now imagine it goes out in one of these three places. You're going to be miserable. Imagine if it's your home, the place where you sleep. Hot nights, no way. And as busy as a lot of these air conditioning places are, maybe they can't get to you right away. That's why it's a great idea to call up EDS Air Conditioning and Plumbing right now. Have them come out and inspect your air conditioning unit to make sure that it is going to be running all the way through summer and through the fall here in South Florida. Just go online to edsairconditioning.com, set up your appointment with your service tech, and the thing that I love about them, they are on time every time, and they guarantee it. Looking at their website and just the responses that people say about their service techs, one person said that Alonzo came out to my place on Monday at about 8 o'clock at night. He was not only professional, he was kind, respectful, and made me feel like I was in great hands. I have used EDS for 8 years and will continue to go on with them. People who use EDS say the same things. And let's say that your service tech says, hey, you need a new AC unit. They got them. Qualifying energy-efficient Trane air conditioners you can get for 0% APR for up to 60 months or $1,000 in trade-in allowance. Just go onto the website right now, edsairconditioning.com, and stay cool this summer at your home, edsairconditioning.com.
Experienced healthcare professionals know end-stage illness means it's time for hospice. They choose Vitas Healthcare because during the middle of the night or over a holiday weekend, Vitas is always available. Available to improve quality of life at the end of life. Available to provide your patients with the right care at the right time in the right place. Refer today. Call 888-VITAS-80 or go to vitas.com. That's VITAS.com. First licensed in 1980.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
All KVJ, on demand and mobile at kvjshow.com and many other podcast apps.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in just a second, it sounds like this is the coolest story of the day. They were on the set of Thor the movie, and there was a Make-A-Wish kid there. What did Chris Hemsworth and the team do to just make the day of this kid? How awesome is this? We'll share with you that full story coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, it looks like your boys, Paul McCartney and the Foo Fighters, are teaming up.
Oh.
Did you see this?
I love Paul McCartney. Kevin loves the Foo Fighters. I like the Foo Fighters. I think they're great.
Paul and the Foo Fighters are going to be working on the Foo's upcoming album, Concrete and Gold.
You excited about that, Kev?
He's just going to be drumming on one song is what he's doing with it. He went in and, kind of did it in a couple takes. So, I mean, you probably won't even really notice that he had anything to do with it. But
Paul McCartney was drumming?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's drummed on 3 songs before. There are 3 Beatles songs that he actually played the drums on, and this is going to be another one that he's playing the drums on.
That's cool.
Yeah, it'll be kind of neat.
Dave Grohl is also teasing that the album will also feature one of the world's biggest pop stars on it as well, but won't say who it is. Concrete and Gold is going to be the name of that album, and it will be released September 15th.
I'm predicting Rihanna.
You think?
Yeah, I'm predicting Rihanna.
They did kind of knock down Adele and Taylor Swift. Apparently it's not going to be either of those two.
Okay.
And honestly, knowing the Foo Fighters is going to be some kind of like joke. It'll be, I don't know, William Hung or something like
Bieber.
that. No, I don't even think it'd be Bieber. There's no way it'd be Bieber. I'd be really stunned if it was Bieber.
Bieber's not cool enough.
No, I just think they're very tongue-in-cheek. I think that'll wind up being somebody that you'll kind of laugh about. Like, oh, okay, greatest pop star ever.
Gotcha.
It won't be an obvious.
Well, Taylor Swift's battle with that DJ that she claims grabbed her butt during a photo shoot backstage, they're now going into this trial in this whole thing. And I guess there's going to be tickets made available to the public. 32 seats each day.
Wow.
If you want to go sit in the courtroom in Colorado for this lawsuit.
Let me guess. Some radio salespeople try to sell it.
Pretty smart.
There will also be an overflow room with TV monitors as well, and you can bet that'll be packed. David Mueller is the DJ's name. So David is suing Taylor, and Taylor is suing David. So this is a hot mess. It sounds like she won't be there every day either, so you'll kind of have to get lucky if you show up. They say Swift fans are expected to be lining up as early as 6 a.m. to get these passes.
What a zoo.
What a zoo. I love it. And finally here, how awesome is this? They brought a kid from the Make-A-Wish program onto the set of Thor, and the kid was there being a part of everything, got to meet all the stars, and the kid actually recommended something to the actors. How cool is this? I love when you hear a celebrity making a day awesome for a kid like this.
What you're about to hear is the actual line they used that the kid wrote himself.
So the kid wrote the line for the movie,
Yes.
and Chris Hemsworth used it?
Yes, they used this line.
I give you your incredible.
Yes! We know each other. He's a friend from work. Oh, come on.
So that's Thor and the Hulk are fighting one another, and that was the line he suggested to use.
Yeah, I've seen the trailer for that. They showed it in theater that I was at the other night for Wonder Woman, and it looks like Thor kind of gets kidnapped, and he's forced in kind of like a gladiator-type match.
Yeah.
And so when he goes out there into the arena, he has no idea who he's fighting, and he winds up having to fight the Incredible Hulk. And he's like, oh, hey, I know that guy. He's a friend from work. And then the Hulk, rah, mauls him.
That's the line the kid wrote.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
That's kind of cool. That's funny. I was saying that the other day. It's a funny line.
Very
Good for
cool.
him.
And that is what's going on in your Dirt of the Day. Brought to you by the Our Kids World Family Fun Fest. Make plans to come join us. It is going to be a party for the kids. Paw Patrol is going to be there August 26th and 27th. Go to adayforkids.com for details.
I was thinking about embracing a life-changing, bold concept. I will tell you all about coming up next on the KVJ Show.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got in your mind today, Jay Bird?
So, let me ask you guys a question.
Hold on, sorry. Virginia's over here like, what's going on?
I don't know. She's like, sounds like she's...
Are you blending?
I'm making something for what's on my mind, as you were.
Okay.
It's not distracting at all.
Like, what's going on around here?
Kevin forgot to turn my mic
I did.
on.
I'm like, what is that noise? Like, what is going on around here?
We're being invaded.
It sounds like.
Do you want to go? Why don't you go first?
Yeah, why don't you go first?
Because you're kind of taking over.
You're kind of taking the thunder.
All right, so you guys wanted these ice cream pies, and I made them for you.
Oh, the ice cream pie.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I forgot.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Kevin doesn't seem that excited. He seems annoyed that you're just destroying
No,
the show.
I'm trying to regain my composure. I was a little distracted.
I made mini pies.
Oh, wow.
So, Jason, you got 2 mini pies.
Yeah.
Kevin, here's your 1 mini pie. And what I was making was fresh whipped cream.
Ah. Well, thank you very much.
You got utensils?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we're talking about great frozen treats yesterday, like the ice cream sandwich, and I was talking about this ice cream pie my mom used to make when I was a kid. Man, I loved it. The graham cracker crust, and it was good.
Is it the same
Peanut
pies?
butter.
There's peanut butter in both of them. Kevin has cookie dough also. Jay Bird, yours is just peanut butter and little fudge swirls.
Oh, that's fantastic, Virginia.
You want to do the first critique, or is that pretty much your critique right there?
Yeah, my critique is it's fantastic, great consistency, lots of peanut butter, good stuff in this. Oh, it's delicious.
So I eat a lot of ice cream cake, as you know. I'm always constantly buying birthday cake, especially the ice cream Carvel kind with the black crunchy things.
We can tell.
I'm not going to lie. This is unbelievable. This is amazing.
That's really good.
I can't get over how good this is. I can't eat this right now. I'm
Okay.
so fat.
I'll put it back in the freezer for you, but you can take it home.
Yeah, I'll
this
eat
is
it.
so good.
I'll eat it during Big Brother tonight.
You got to eat some of the crust. The crust is where it's at.
I'll eat this around 10 o'clock tonight.
Yeah?
Yeah, I tend to eat my sweets at night. Right
You like
before-
to eat all your calories right before you go to bed?
It's almost like the calories make me tired. It's weird. It helps me
That
sleep.
makes sense, actually.
For at least an hour. Then I wake up kind of like, oh my God, I'm in so much pain.
They say don't do that. But
Yeah.
all right.
Wow, that's good.
He's always done his own thing.
15 out of 10. That's really good.
Thank you.
Change what's on my mind.
Oh, my
that's really good.
I'll refreeze them for you.
I love it. All right, what you got on your mind today, Jay Bird?
That's so good. All right. So if you guys are messing with me, just go ahead and admit it, and that's fine. If you're not, I apologize for even asking. I think someone's messing with me again at my place.
Uh-oh.
I had my door fixed. My front door, I had a lock on there, but it broke. And you're able to get my patio again. Well, someone is taking, and they would have to, a whole process would have to happen. Someone is letting a bunch of ducks into my patio, and then they're closing my door. So when I walk out, there's like 30 ducks in my patio.
That's a great joke.
Prank.
I love it. I wish I were doing that. That's
Okay.
hysterical.
So I just want to go through the room and just kind of cross-examine. Is it anybody in this room? Because it does seem like a Virginia prank.
It's not me. I swear. I mean, how much time do you think I have? I'm making pies.
Yeah, right.
I can't be Pied Piper and ducks. I just can't do it.
Okay, Kev, you live right next to me. You're a content man. You like things that happen on the show. Is this you?
Oh, I wish I could take credit. It's a great prank, but yeah, not me.
Your boy Denny's would probably be the most likely suspect.
It's not him. We talked about this.
He lives across the hall.
No, it's not him. He would tell me eventually if it was a prank. So is it a neighbor, or are all these ducks flying in my patio? Is that a possibility?
Do you have food on your patio?
I do not. I make sure of that because of the squirrel problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody's messing with you then. Because, I mean, if there's no reason for the ducks to come in there.
It is a good prank, though. It's very
Great
alarming.
prank,
You walk
yeah.
out there and there's just ducks out there.
Do you have any jokey neighbors that are like, man, I'm so funny?
Not so much. No, I really don't.
Interesting.
Okay.
Ralston is smiling a lot. I'm just gonna say that. Okay, what's on
Oh,
your
I
mind?
wish. I'd love to take credit for it.
All right.
If it was me, that's what would be on my mind. I've got this great prank. I keep going over to Jay Bird's house and letting all these ducks onto his patio.
It seems like a lot of work and not Kevin's style.
And you would film that. You wouldn't just do that for the love of the game.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Trust me, I'm not just sitting around my house and going, boy, what could I do right now?
All right.
That involves ducks.
Yeah. I love it. A great idea, though. Great idea. What I got on my mind today, boy, I was reading about this concept. It's called vagabonding. And it was this book that I was reading, and this guy had done it, and he went backpacking, spent 18 months over in Europe, and would like go to a city, stay there for like 3 months, kind of like check out the whole town on his own time, his own dime, that kind of like thing. And you stay like in hostels and things like that, do some odd jobs here and there, just kind of like make enough money just to like, have your bare bones existence. And it was really a fascinating concept because I had considered doing that right after college, but I got sucked right into radio and I never got the chance to do that. I was just going to backpack across Europe and, just get all these great life experiences. And the concept that he had was, with the vagabonding, a lot of times people are always saying, oh, I'd love to travel, but they kind of go off and they do a vacation and then they kind of rush through it and then they rush back home and they don't really fully, truly get that experience of the vacation. And that a lot of people don't do it because of, financial security and all this kind of stuff. And he said, vagabonding was more a state of mind than a financial state. And a lot of times, just kind of like park everything you got back home, put your domestic issues on the back burner. Like if you've got all those kind of like, it's talking about taking time to downscale, and maybe after about a year and a half, 2 years, you can get yourself to a place financially where you can just take off and just go see the world. And somebody else was saying so often what we do, we spend our entire lives working for this period where we're going to just enjoy life, and then we get too old, and then by the time we get there, we can't go do anything.
I see that a lot. Like where I live, there's a lot of old people with like really nice cars and fancy stuff, and they seem like, okay, they've got it figured out, but you're too old to like really like get after it.
Yeah, they were saying that just kind of the way we're wired is we get into this domestic slavery to possessions and things like that, and we think those things are going to really make us happy, and we accumulate and we become a slave to our own possessions. And that was kind of it. It's kind of like, in a sense, the concept of flying light and then going out and seeing the world, experiencing things, and really getting to know and understand people and the world that we live in. And I was like, wow, that's a brilliant concept.
The more we accumulate, the more chaos we create.
Yeah, I believe that. And I think a lot of people are kind of getting to this way where they want a little bit more free time and they care more about experiences. I know it's a millennial thing. They care more about experiences than they do money. They're not so wrapped up into the material things, which I think is great. And they're talking about things they like, anything from, concerts and trips and things along those lines. And right now, this new report says 41% of us would rather get more vacation days than a raise. 59% would still take the money, but the trends are starting to change where people are like going, I want to go experience life. And they're realizing it doesn't necessarily take a ton of money to do it. If you're smart and you research it, you can actually find really cool ways to go do things and experience life on the cheap. And so I'm like, man, you know what? I think it's going to be one of my things. I got a kid in the house. He's 9. Can't really take off and go to Europe for like 2 months while he's still around. But one of these days when he gets out of high school, that's one of the first things I'm going to do, and I'm going to start now to set myself up, and I'm just going to put on the backpack, bam, take off.
See, you want to do a backpack. I want to do a safari. I want to go out in the rough, man. I would love to do it with you guys. I'd love to go to some jungle and us rough it for 14 days with the bare minimum, and we just really explore who we are. I think we would bond. I think we'd get closer. I think it'd make us better as a show, too.
Okay.
I don't know about roughing it.
Oh, man.
My idea is roughing it. It's a hotel without a spa. I was like, what?
I'm telling you, that would make us so connected to one another.
Okay, I'm going to stick to cities first.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
I think you'd like it.
Yeah.
We really don't have the same page for our travel plan, guys.
No.
I don't know if we can travel together.
I want us to sweat, and there's a possible injury, and there's, I don't know.
That's not my style at all.
We're being chased by, I don't know, diamond stealers. I don't know.
Okay. Well, you know what? Why don't we all go do our collective trips, and then we'll come back and compare notes.
All right.
Okay. All right. Something to think about. Coming up here on the KVJ show, there is a couple TV reboots. One I'm completely excited about if they do it right. And the other one is a very popular show that is coming back, but how they're doing it, I think, is already bunk. I don't know if you heard about what they're doing with Will and Grace. I will give you the details on what the new show is going to be all about coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned, West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Well, we're kicking off Thursday with just one incident to be aware of. That's a crash, I-95 northbound, blocking one lane between Lantana and 6th Avenue in Lake Worth. Other than that, you're all clear on your way to work this morning, and you're also all clear on your way to Dunkin' Donuts on Jog Road in Boynton Beach. America runs on Dunkin'. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
They say $3 won't get you very far these days. They clearly haven't been to Speedway recently. During the month of August, when you spend $3 on merchandise in the store, you'll get an instant rollback of 10 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. So what can you buy with $3 at Speedway? Well, lots actually. You can get 3 regular-sized Kit Kats, Reese's, or Skittles, or 3 20-ounce Sprites or Dr. Peppers, or 3 Powerades from the cooler, or, well, you get the point. We think a full tank of gas can also take you pretty far, especially when you take 10 cents off per gallon. Now that's going places. Remember to present your free Speedy Rewards card when you buy $3 worth of merchandise, and you'll get 10 cents off a gallon for your next fill-up. It's just another way Speedway is keeping up with the speed of you. Offer good for up to 25 gallons. See store for merchandise exclusions and details.
We're on the way, the convenience stores of Speedway.
Sales tax holidays. Those glorious days when taxes take a vacation. Where do they go? Maybe water skiing or camping? It doesn't matter. The point is that when taxes go on vacation, you can get busy saving. And if you live in Florida, your next sales tax holiday starts August 4th. When you add those savings to the savings you get with Walmart's everyday low prices, that's a win-win. So while taxes pack their bags and prepare to leave town, prepare your shopping list and we'll see you on August 4th. Save money. Live better. Walmart.
Rapids Water Park is the one where you get big through park fun barefooting. In the sun barefooting. Getting so barefooting. At the Rapids barefooting.
Rapids Water Park is the thrill park with a ginormous array of thrilling rides and speedy slides, including the amazing Brain Drain Drop Slide. And now everyone gets our Sunset Special with half price after 4 p.m. Rapids, the thrill park.
At the Rapids barefooting.
Park open every day.
When you run a growing business, you wear a lot of hats. The I ordered it hat, the Mr. Fix-It hat, the it's taken care of because I handled it yesterday hat. My favorite hat? My I received an order from Grainger hat. I look my best in that one. Grainger's got the products I need and gets me them when I need them, no matter what hat I'm wearing that day. You know what? I love Grainger. You know why? Because Grainger's got my back. Call clickgrainger.com or stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
How does Lazy Boy celebrate 90 years of providing comfort? We have an anniversary sale and do it bigger than anyone else. This weekend only, you can save 30% on everything, including our legendary Lazy Boy recliners, sofas, sectionals, and much more. Plus special financing available. But you'd better hurry in because savings this big only happen once a year. The Lazy Boy anniversary sale ends Monday. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. See store for details.
It's the Rethink Kitchen and Bath event now at the Home Depot, where you can turn a small project into a big improvement. Start with the Moen Darcy 8-inch widespread bath faucet, simple, elegant style, in beautiful spot-resistant brushed nickel, and a new lower price of only $119. Come do something nice for your bath and your budget. Let the savings flow during the Rethink Kitchen and Bath event going on now, only at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing.
Get to JCPenney's biggest sale of the season. Get in Friday 3 p.m. to Saturday 1 p.m. for Night to Day doorbusters. Plus, save $10 with your coupon. Hurry, sale ends Saturday. That's getting your pennies worth. JCPenney. Coupon valid 8/2 to 8/5 on select items in store and at jcp.com. Season refers to 6/19 to 8/5. Some exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details. And hey, Florida, shop tax-free on clothing, footwear, book bags, wallets, handbags, backpacks, and diaper bags priced $60 or less, and school supplies and lunchboxes priced less than $15. Shop extended hours Friday through Sunday, valid 8/4 to 8/6.
Old Navy's Saturday Steal is back with the season's biggest one-day sale. 50% off all jeans, plus kids' tees and girls' tanks and leggings for just $3. One day only, this Saturday at Old Navy, at oldnavy.com. Valid 8/5, excludes clearance jeans, $3 deal, select styles only.
Medical malpractice, Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Sam's Club.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. A beautiful start to our Thursday. In fact, a mostly sunny sky throughout the day. Hot temperatures today, upper 80s by mid-morning. 92 will be our high near the coast today. 95 inland and mostly sunny skies. The heat index feels like temperature near 105. Overnight tonight, clear and very warm, low near 80.
Mark your calendars for the Sam's Club one-day-only event, August 5th. Get $500 off a Samsung 4K TV Blu-ray bundle, plus big savings on more must-haves for fall game days, school, and more. Doors open at 7 a.m. or visit samsclub.com for a sneak peek.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, we got another chance for you to do something great for the community. If you would like to contribute and say, hey, I love South Florida, I love the people in it, and I'd like to feel like I got a purpose in my life, join the KVJ Volunteer Army. We're making it easy for you. The sign-up takes about 8 seconds, and we only ask for a couple hours of your Saturday morning. You can do something really easy, effective for people right here in South Florida, including people who are struggling to put food on their tables. We're going to be partnering up with South Florida's Feeding South Florida. It's going to be in Boynton Beach coming up in just a couple weeks. Now, we're limited to just 100 volunteers because of space, but anyone over the age of 12 can volunteer. Just go pre-register and sign up now at kvjshow.com.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
This is a pretty good little gag. We were talking about whoever is letting the birds on your back patio, Jay Bird.
Yes.
The ducks.
Yeah.
Duck party.
A police dispatcher sent us this message, Jennifer did, on our Facebook page, and she said, yeah, I took a call about a road rage issue. There's a parking space, and apparently the person who took the spot came out to find his car covered in pigeons.
Ooh.
Apparently the person he had stolen the spot from sprinkled birdseed all over his car, so his car was completely covered in poo, feathers, and pigeons. It's pretty classic. That's the typical kind of things I got to deal with.
Wow. Yeah. It's a war out there, Virginia. These ducks are lawless.
I get it.
Yeah. So there you go. South Florida crime, not as glamorous as some of the narco stuff that we have going on. Back in the 80s, there was a show called Miami Vice that, I think really in a sense, I wouldn't say it put Miami on the map, but it definitely threw an interesting spotlight, on the narco games that were happening. And if you ever seen like the documentary Cocaine Cowboys, it talks about how much of downtown Miami and even like that Brickell area that is just booming right now with skyscraper after skyscraper coming up.
It depends, too, on what show you watch, because you had Miami Vice on one end, and then you had the Golden Girls that was going on at the same time. So if you were just watching the Golden Girls, you thought Miami was kind of peaceful.
Well, it was really kind of an interesting segue at that time in the 80s, because Miami was just a retirement community. I mean, if you would go to Miami in the 60s, it's slow, it's sleepy, it's old people sitting on their patio just waiting to die. And you're like, Miami, really? It's not that glamorous, not that crazy. Starts picking up a little bit in the 70s, and then the 80s when you got the narcotics boom that happens with the cocaine from Colombia and the banks, and a lot of that money's getting funneled through Miami. And buildings start coming up, and the whole topography of Miami completely changes in a decade. And riding shotgun to that whole thing was this show on NBC on Friday nights called Miami Vice. When I was a kid, I grew up watching it, and that really helped shape my image of what Miami was. It was, all those pastel colors, and it was fast cars, and it was excitement, and it was nightclubs.
Fast women.
Yeah. And it was all this really cool stuff, and the music was kind of like wrapped in. And now apparently Vin Diesel is going to be producing the reboot of Miami Vice for NBC. They're going to be bringing it back.
Uh-oh, Virginia does not like Vin Diesel.
Is he going to be in it or just producing it?
Says right now just producing, and if he's smart, because Vin Diesel's about 50. So I
that
think
hasn't
if you,
stopped him before.
I know. But if I were giving Vin Diesel advice, if we were sitting down and saying, okay, do Miami Vice and do Miami Vice right. To me, I think you got to try to stay as close. I think this is something you could this would be a good reboot. I mean, the original Miami Vice was on from 1984 to 1989. You had Don Johnson and Philip Michael Thomas that were in it, and especially Don Johnson. You had a good-looking dude. You got to have that. He had the clothes. I remember he had the unshaven face. He had kind of like the stubble going on, never wore socks.
I think he did a song, too, at one point.
He did, yeah. Heartbeat was the name of his song.
It was a terrible song, Virginia.
You should do it in karaoke.
No, but I don't think anybody would know that.
No, they'd be like, what's the song he's singing? But yeah, I mean, I think if you do it right, to me, I wouldn't stray too far from that whole thing. I mean, we know kind of like what Miami is and the perception of it and what's going on. And it's still all that Miami Vice type stuff that is happening. To me, if you do it that way, it could be, exciting stuff.
Vin Diesel, without a doubt, makes some type of an appearance in there.
I'm cool with him doing a cameo. He could be like the police chief. He could be the sergeant. He could be whatever. Put him in that role, that's fine. I'm okay. I'd be like, oh, it's Vin Diesel, but he can't be one of the starring guys.
He's the chief. He's rough around the edges. He's got, a quick one-liner. He's very tough.
Yeah. I don't know what it was, but remember they did the movie Miami Vice? I think it was like in 2006, something like that.
Yes.
I don't know why. There wasn't anything special about it. I think they tried to make it grittier and more real. And to me, it was too dark. And for me, Miami, make it bright.
You like
the
glam and the pastel.
Yeah, I think. Well, I mean, look at our baseball team. You know, look at what we got. Look at our sports franchises. They pretty much have got, for the most part, with the Dolphins and the Marlins, you got the bright. It's pastels. It's what it is. It's the the Spanish culture. It's everything that's going on. It's the food. It's the music. That's the other thing too. I think they got to do that really helped Miami Vice out. The original in the '80s. they were taking great, cool, current songs, and they had a lot of music infused with it.
Yeah, if you're ever bored, just put the Miami Vice theme song on, turn up real loud, and just drive around your neighborhood. Makes you kind of feel cool.
It does.
It does.
Okay. Whatever you want to do. So we'll have to see what they wind up doing with Miami Vice. There's a lot of things they could do right with it, a lot of things they could do wrong. Hopefully they do that one right. Back in the day, I used to watch a show called Will and Grace. It was also on NBC. And I thought it was cool. It was cute. It was funny. I remember when it first came on. I was a big fan of it. And I didn't watch all the way through it. I was probably into the first couple of seasons, and I kind of like, just for whatever reason, I trailed off of it. Didn't really watch it much anymore. But I guess at the finale of Will and Grace, they did all this kind of stuff where they wanted to wrap up the series before they ended it. And so you had all these kind of like things going on where, you know, they were getting married. Each one was having a kid with Will and Grace. You know, they had moved into different places. Jack and Karen had moved in together. That was kind of like where you saw Will and Grace. And now they're going to be rebooting it on NBC. And I guess they're going to act like that finale never happened.
Really?
They're ignoring all of it. They're kind of like resetting everything. So all that kind of stuff you saw at the end of Will and Grace, it's not like they're going to pick it up. They're going to act like they didn't even make that episode.
Huh.
Yeah, they're going to have Will and Grace like still being single, childless, living together, that dynamic. And they're going to have Jack is going to be Will and Grace's neighbor again, and Karen is still going to live in her mansion.
The best things about that show were Jack and Karen.
Right. Oh, I know. Yeah, it was called Will and Grace, but you're right. The funniest parts of it were... But does that kind of like bother you that they, you know, or like you did something, it's like, okay, wait, that didn't even happen?
I just don't like when movies or shows act like something, they omit something, then they don't even address it.
Well, because they're asking for the big fans of the show to come back in and love it again. And if you're a big fan of the show, you watch through the finale, and that was a big part of it. And the last thing you remember about Will and Grace is how it ended and what everybody was doing. And then you're supposed to, I think every time you'd watch it, you're going to have this suspension of disbelief that's going to be hard to do. Be like, okay, wait a minute, I can't get that episode out of my mind. I mean, I get what they're doing, but couldn't they write something into the show that puts them back in that dynamic rather than trying to act like it just didn't happen?
It is kind of dumb to pretend like that last episode didn't shake down.
I never watched it, so I kind of don't know what happened. I really don't even know anything about it.
I mean, think about any show that was amazing that you liked. I mean, even something like a Breaking Bad and how that ended without, trying to ruin it. But imagine they rebooted Breaking Bad. And
I haven't seen the ending yet.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I get it.
I'm saying in a way that's not going to ruin it for you. Let's just say, however that show ended, it's almost like they've erased the last season or the last 3 or 4 or 5 or 7 episodes, and you're at a place where you were in the middle of the series, and you're like going, wait a minute, you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
I think that'd be weird. I think that's a fail on their part to start off with. It'll be interesting to see how the show does.
You see that in movies sometimes where they come back and they don't even. They act like that didn't even happen. I'm not a big fan when somebody dies and then they somehow magically bring them back.
But to me, it's kind of like, okay, imagine this in a relationship. You're in a relationship with somebody and you've been together for 3 years. And then you find out that they've been sleeping with your best friend and the relationship ends. And then they move out of town. 2 years later, they come back and they're like going, hey, let's get back together. Remember all the great times we had? And you're like going, wait, no. You slept with my best friend and you moved out of town for 2 years and we broke up. No, I don't think so.
It still ended bad.
Right.
I can't ignore it.
You're not going to walk back into a relationship, even if you forgive somebody for cheating, that's going to still be something that's going to be in your mind for a while. It's hard to get over. So I was just like, I saw that, I'm like, I think they're all great actors and actresses. I just don't know if it's going to be a success. So we'll see. Sound off 877-979-WRMF. The other day we got to talking about talking animals in TV shows and movies and all the dogs and cats and parrots and everything else that was going. And the reason why we started talking about it was because of Jason's amazing talking dog. And now we didn't believe him, but his Aunt Ann is backing it up. We'll hear it next.
Been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gifts, and Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his fist. And clearly I don't see myself upon that list. But she said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss, just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this.
You've probably seen those videos on YouTube where they take a video of the dog and the dog's like, rah, rah, roo. And they're going, oh, my dog said he loves me. And you're like going, okay, is he really saying I love you? Sometimes dogs and animals, they do make some noises, and we seem to think or want to think or believe that they're actually trying to say our names or they're trying to talk to us. People go, did you hear that? They said snossages. And you're like, I don't know.
And I hear what you're saying, and I understand why people don't believe it, but I swear to you, my entire family heard my dog go, Randy.
Your dad's name. The
Yes.
dog called out your dad's name.
We were stunned. We couldn't believe it.
Randy.
Bro, can you believe that? I remember because we were eating pizza and spaghetti together.
Yeah.
It was in the
Both, huh?
Oh yeah, that's how we did it. That's how we do it in the Pennington household.
Carb load.
Pizza and spaghetti. All right, and all of a sudden the dog just called out his name?
Yeah, because my dog liked to feed, or my dad liked to feed it sometimes.
Oh, so the dog was like, Randy.
And it was the 80s.
Pizza.
I'll take some of that.
Okay, pretty amazing stuff. Well, we were kind of laughing about it because, like, it seems kind of silly. Maybe the dog made a noise that y'all thought was Randy, but...
Yeah, Ann heard you guys laughing.
Yeah, and I guess apparently it set her off. She just can't believe that we would doubt
Uh-oh.
that this actually happened, and she's trying to back it up here in this clip.
Tell Kevin and Virginia to keep their mouth shut when they don't know what they're talking about. Were they there? No. So they don't know that that's what the dog really did. Charlie said your dad's name. Because he waited for Randy when he got out of work and everything. He was
Okay.
sitting in the window waiting for your dad.
And
he loved your dad.
He did. How did he say it?
He would go, "Hey, Randy."
How would he do it?
Randy.
Remember we were all sitting there, we were eating pizza and spaghetti?
Yeah, we used to get a big shot of it. Because he would say they wanted the food too, but he was like calling Randy to give it to him.
And how did you went?
Randy.
I told you.
It's been confirmed.
It's been confirmed. It's and confirmed it.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
He said Randy.
That's what he did. He sounded like Randy when he said it. Our dog Charlie loved your mother's meatballs. And he would say, Randy, until he
He
could
barked my dad's name.
Yeah. I was there, Jay. I lived there, and I know, And if they don't believe you, tough shit.
Wow, how about that, huh?
Well, I guess we take it back.
Charlie loved my mother's meatballs.
I apologize for the doubt.
Yeah.
Meatballs apparently make a dog say your name.
Look, it was the 80s. Sometimes you fed your dog some table scraps. I know people frown upon that now.
Boy, I wish we just had a video of that. I would love to.
It was so long ago, Kev.
Yeah, I guess so. Boy, that's tough. Coming up here in just a couple minutes, we got another chance for you to hook up your kids with some cool stuff. It is Camp KVJ. Camp KVJ will give you the hookup for 4-pack of tickets for Jurassic Quest. It is going to be going on at the South Florida Fairgrounds coming up this weekend. You can get tickets at JurassicQuest.com. Not that I want to lose you, Jay Bird, but boy, This is a pretty amazing job.
Oh, is this the NASA job that's available?
You've heard about this?
Oh, come on, Kev. Yes.
NASA is actually looking for a planetary protection officer. Apparently what you're supposed to do, help defend planet Earth from alien contamination and also help Earth not contaminate alien worlds that it's trying to explore.
So if aliens weren't real, why would this job exist?
Well, I think as we're just starting to expand and trying to get to other place, says that, they believe. I would say that NASA believes in aliens.
Yes,
NASA
definitely.
believes by putting this job out there, they're saying we believe, even if they don't have proof yet, they have a belief from what they've seen, and they've added up all their experiences about space, Virginia. NASA, the foremost authority on space and aliens, is coming out with this job saying, and the biggest thing, defend planet Earth from alien contamination.
There's just too many former astronauts, Virginia, that have seen things. And then they, I didn't mean that because someone got to them. They're not supposed to talk about it. There's just too much information out
I hear
there.
you, but I haven't seen things.
Well, so what?
I don't believe
Who
in
gives a
those
crap?
aliens till I see them. March one in here and let's talk to them on the radio.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't conclusive proof, but I would say that NASA is at least fully confirming that alien life is probable and likely, and we're going to come up with a position for somebody to help us with these growing issues of dealing with alien life.
I know deep down you have to believe in aliens. There's no way you think we are the only species in the history of the universe. There's no way you believe that.
I'm a proof girl. I like proof. I like to see the pudding.
Yeah, and I'm with you, Virginia. I'm right in between both of you. But I think it's...
You're leaning more towards aliens, though.
Oh, I'm leaning that I believe that alien life is probable and likely. But I'm with Virginia that I haven't seen anything yet that gives me conclusive 100% proof that it's legit.
Do you not remember our heart-to-heart conversation about the universe and UFOs?
No, he was drunk.
No, he wasn't, because he was driving. We were driving back from Vero.
Yeah.
Or from Fort Pierce or somewhere up there.
Yeah, we were driving to Vero.
You were drunk.
No. I'm just saying it got real deep, and the real Ralston came out. Oh, yeah. He believes
And I've
in
admitted to all those things from that car ride, yeah.
It was a great car ride. Some say we've never been closer.
It sounds awesome.
Yeah, well, I was saying that, I believe it's probable. But there's nothing that I necessarily hang my hat on saying that's definite 100% proof.
And I'm not sure you completely remember, because we weren't going up to Vero. We were coming back, and it was at nighttime. But it's okay if you don't remember all the details.
No, I remember clearly it was broad daylight, and we were heading to Vero, and we were driving through construction when we were having the talk about it.
Oh, well, man, we got conflicting reports.
And maybe, I don't know, maybe we didn't really have it, because I've got a completely different memory than you do.
Maybe Virginia's right. Maybe I was drunk.
You guys got to get your story straight.
Because they don't match up at all.
Very fishy.
My memory's much different than his.
Either way, it was real special.
Listen to this gig, though. NASA, this planetary protection officer, is going to get a 6-figure salary.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Anywhere from $124,000 to $187,000 a year, plus benefits.
Wow.
And it's a 3 to 5 year contract.
But I think you have to have, science degrees and all that stuff.
Can you be a fake cryptozoologist like this guy I know?
I wouldn't call me fake at all. I wouldn't call me a fake cryptozoologist.
I didn't say it was you.
Well, I am a self-proclaimed cryptozoologist.
Yeah. No, but I thought it was pretty amazing and impressive. And for anybody else who's not, legitimately going to get the job because you don't meet the credentials, it is just interesting that NASA is putting out this job opening for someone that would help defend planet Earth from alien contamination.
During a commercial break, I'm going to show you some new UFO videos, Virginia, that are legit.
Ooh, I got to go poop.
That actually would be alien contamination. That's what you got to deal with, man.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned, West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Well, at the moment, we are incident-free on your Thursday morning commute. No major incidents to report throughout Broward, Palm Beach, and the Treasure Coast. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning conditioning, or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
What you doing? Ran out of space on my phone, so I'm deleting some stuff. Bye, singing dog. Bye, goal. I pronounce you. Bye, wedding ceremony.
Stop. At Metro PCS, you get 2 free phones with twice as much memory.
Really?
Don't say bye to your memories. Switch to Metro PCS and get 2 free LG K20 Plus phones with 32 gigs when you switch 2 lines. Metro PCS. Wireless. Figured out. Coverage not available in some areas. Sales tax not included in phone price. Excludes numbers on the T-Mobile network. See store for details and terms and conditions.
Parents, looking for something fun to do with your kids that's indoors under cool AC? Bring them to Our Kids World Family Fun Fest, Saturday and Sunday, August 26th and 27th at the South Florida Fairgrounds, presented by Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital. All new to the show, meet Chase and Marshall from the hit TV show Paw Patrol. That's right, we'll have Paw Patrol on site taking pictures. Meet Nickelodeon's Dora the Explorer live in person, and high five Raphael and Michelangelo from Nickelodeon's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Pet all your favorite farm animals in the largest indoor petting zoo. Watch an amazing reptile show with snakes, lizards, and snapping turtles. Our Kids World, August 26th and 27th at the South Florida Fairgrounds, will feature all new bounce houses. The kids will love the all-new Science STEM Lab, featuring 20 interactive science experiments, courtesy of the South Florida Science Center and Aquarium. Log on to adayforkids.com for all the show details. Plus, you can print as many free kids tickets as you want. We'll see you there.
46 monthly, $19.95 down, 10K months per year, 0 security deposit, $218.55 doc included plus tax, tag, title registration, and $799.95 dealer. Approved 740 plus credit, must finance through Kia Finance. JD Power award information, visit jdpower.com. Expires 7/31/17.
Automotive credit forgiveness comes to West Palm Beach Kia. New Kia credit forgiveness means that even if you owe $10,000 on your car more than it's worth, we can help. Get serious about fixing your credit. Divorced? Behind on bills? Collection agencies? At West Palm Beach Kia, new Kias from $129 a month or 0 down. New 17 Kia Fortes, the highest ranked compact car in initial quality, just $129 a month. Your choice. New 17 Kia Optimas and 17 Kia Souls, the highest ranked compact multi-purpose vehicle in initial quality 3 years in a row, just $169 a month. All with 3 years maintenance included. Our goal is 100% approval. Only at West Palm Beach Kia on South Military Trail. WestPalmBeachKia.com.
At Stage.com, we have fresh deals every day, with even more new looks arriving all the time. Like the latest styles from Calvin Klein, Jessica Simpson, Adidas, Skechers, Carter's, and more. And amazing beauty finds from Estee Lauder and Clinique. Plus, our mobile app and incredible sales give you even more ways to save. There's always something new at Stage.com. Value at your fingertips. Style delivered right to your door. Stage.com.
Go on a Jurassic Quest, the largest and most realistic dinosaur event in North America. Experience the sights and sounds of living, breathing, even walking dinosaurs. 80 true to life-size dinosaurs and counting. It's educational, fun, and hands-on. Uncover huge fossils like a real paleontologist. Ride the 18-foot animatronic T-Rex. Enter towering dinosaur inflatables. This event has more than doubled in size. Expo Center at South Florida Fairgrounds. This Friday through Sunday only. Get tickets now at JurassicQuest.com.
It's go time at Dunkin' Donuts. Get your day going with 2 wake-up wrap sandwiches for $2. Enjoy 2 egg and cheese wake-up wraps and add bacon, sausage, or ham for $1 more. Perfect with a rich, smooth Dunkin' coffee. America runs on Dunkin'. Price of participation may vary. Limited time offer.
I'm in a place right now where I'm trying to find new stuff to watch. Thankfully, I got the Xfinity X1 DVR. It makes it so easy to find stuff with their X1 voice remote. You talk to it. You just say, hey, what should I watch? And it'll pull up the top trending shows, giving you lots of options. Now, if you know what you want to watch, but you just hate thumbing through all the different channels you got on your guide, there's like 800 channels on there. Well, you just like talk right to your remote. You say ESPN, Disney, HBO, bam, it'll pull up the channel right there. Say the show, it'll pull it up. If you love an actor and you want to see everything they've been in, say their name and it will pull up everything that they've been in. Even your favorite sports team. You can record your favorite shows too, just saying, Miami Dolphins, record, boom, all their games recorded. It's that easy when you have the X1 DVR. And when you bundle them all together, you can get Xfinity's internet, their TV, and their voice remote. It's $30 each a month for 1 year. Put all three together and save some serious cash when you call 1-800-XFINITY or go to Xfinity.com today. But you got to hurry because the offer ends 8/20/2017. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas.
When terminally ill patients need high acuity care, Vitas Healthcare offers a full suite of services provided by a team of clinicians wherever the patient resides. Doctors are assured acute symptom management from inpatient hospice beds to routine care at home. Patients and families are assured the same compassionate care they've come to expect from Vitas. Refer today. Don't delay. Call 888-VITAS-80 or go to Vitas.com. That's VITAS.com. First licensed in 1980.
Mark your calendars for the Sam's Club one-day-only event, August 5th. Get $500 off a Samsung 4K TV Blu-ray bundle, plus big savings on more must-haves for fall game days, school, and more. Doors open at 7 a.m. or visit samsclub.com for a sneak peek.
Do you need legal help? Call Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Oh my goodness. Did Justin Bieber just get a face tat?
What?
Wow. I'll give you the full dirt coming up.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Something cool for the kids to do this weekend, and you get to stay inside away from all the thunderstorms you've been having every single day. It is the Jurassic Quest. If your kids love dinosaurs, take them to the South Florida Fairgrounds Expo Center this weekend. Got a 4-pack of tickets for you right now. JurassicQuest.com is where you can also get them, but just dial me up at 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763 for the hookup right now on the KVJ Show. Got some comments that people sent in here to clarify a little bit. The job that NASA has out there for the Planetary Protection Officer, looking for somebody to defend planet Earth from alien contamination and also to help Earth not contaminate alien worlds that it's trying to explore. A job that could pay as much as $187,000 a year.
There is more to the job.
Yeah, there is. Somebody said I read into the job description, and it pretty much basically says that you're preventing an alien bacteria or our bacteria from infecting an alien planet. That's literally what they mean. So it's not necessarily that, you know, there's going to be like an alien spacecraft that's going to crash into Cuesta and you're going to have to go clean it up.
Be like, really? To Cuesta?
Yeah.
So much drama lately.
It would be, let's say, for instance, you've got a space rock meteor or whatever that crashes down and there's a bacteria on it that is an invasive bacteria on this planet. You would have to go and try to contain and contaminate it.
A lot of times you talk alien, everyone automatically goes to little green men or women running around going, yeah, take me to your leader.
Yeah.
It's not always like that, Virginia.
Well, and, you know, I guess I got to kind of retract what I was saying in my optimism earlier about NASA saying, oh, yeah, they're admitting it. Well, you're right. Exactly that. NASA's not necessarily saying, hey, we're not talking about like spaceships and green little men. We're talking about alien being anything outside of Earth coming in.
If you want to talk about something that's really big, why don't we talk about why does NASA's feed always cut out right when something weird goes and flies by that no one knows what it is? Oh, a weird thing flies by. Cut the feed. Why are you doing that, NASA? You guys want to talk about that or not?
Are we sure they do that every time?
They do that a lot.
Sure.
There's proof. I'll send you the links. I'll show you that during commercial break as well.
I'll have to go to the bathroom again.
Somebody texted in, maybe this is why. Apparently the president had created a law back in the 60s and 70s, somewhere in that time period, making it illegal to talk to aliens. And that might be because, let's say, we actually did make contact with an alien species. You have some, jablomi on the mic, and he's like going, hey, yeah, what's up? Can you guys bring me a pizza? And they get all angry, and then they come down and attack us.
We don't want him speaking for us.
No,
There has to be somebody who knows what they're doing.
Exactly. So that's why that's apparently a law. And somebody had said about this position that NASA has for the Planetary Protection Officer, they texted in and said, yeah, NASA's had that job since 1967 when we first signed the Outer Space Treaty. So it's really nothing new. It's nothing to get too hung up on. I mean, I think it's probably just making the rounds because because people are looking at the salary going like, oh my gosh.
And there's a law not to talk to aliens back then because some believe there's a law for it because aliens are already down here.
But this has been around for a while. This doesn't mean like they're about to make some big alien announcement.
New.
It's nothing new.
We're basically talking about something that's been around since the late 60s, Virginia, so it's not really that exciting at all, apparently.
Oldie and moldy, your news.
Yeah, apparently so. Nothing exciting on the alien front today.
I want to keep talking about it. But...
Yeah, unfortunately, there's just nothing to talk about.
Can't talk about it anymore because we have to do the dirt of the day for the 9th time.
Got Jennifer on here from Boynton. Jennifer, you got a couple kids?
Yes, I do.
And how old are they?
They are, I have twins. They're 8 years old.
Oh, cute. Okay, I know that route. And do they love dinosaurs?
They do. They're super excited. They've seen it on some commercials here.
Yeah, they've been running a lot of commercials for it, and I'm going to hook you and your family up with a 4-pack of tickets for free to go to Jurassic Quest this weekend.
Awesome. Thanks so much. They're going to be so excited.
Oh, that's cool. I'm excited when kids get excited. That is going to be a fun time. Something good for the whole family to do. And we've got another 4-pack of tickets tomorrow. If you want those, listen for Camp KVJ at 7 o'clock here on the KVJ Show.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, this is not a good sign. I'm hearing a lot of things about this Justin Bieber face tat. I will share them coming up with you in a second. Could it be possible that the Biebs got a face tat?
What?
What a bad decision. Before we get into that, though, did you see the Michael Strahan story? He returned to work at Good Morning America on Wednesday wearing a bandage on his hand. Why was he out Tuesday? What happened to his hand?
Oh, we have a clip.
We have audio.
Oh, okay.
You know, I had a little accident, lost a little bit of my pinky.
You didn't have to show us the pictures.
I showed you the pictures, and I didn't realize how much of a joke I was going to be around here today.
Show you guys the pictures.
No, not at all. But I didn't realize how much of a joke I was going to be. The guy just told me before, he said, Michael, we pinky swear or something. There's going to be a lot of jokes for a while, but I am okay, and I'm happy to be back.
Mm-hmm. But he's not saying exactly what he did to his pinky?
He's not. And some people are speculating. Because remember when Jimmy Fallon cut his hand? It was because he was drinking.
Oh, that's right.
Drunk accident. Was Michael Strahan's a drunk accident?
Uh-huh.
I mean, if you lose part of your finger, that's pretty intense. People want to know the backstory.
It's just bizarre that you're going to talk about your pinky getting cut off and you don't have a story behind it.
You don't say
That's
why.
odd.
That is odd.
Because then people want to fill in the blanks.
There's something there. There's something you're hiding.
Yeah, what happened? Sword fight with Seacrest? What's going on?
Sauce on your finger, you ate it?
Yeah, it was so good.
You ate the whole tip of it.
You ate the whole tip.
Here's a little bit of Aaron Carter for you. He's been in the news a lot lately following his DUI arrest. He's in Hollywood, and I guess he jumps on a Hollywood tour bus going through the streets of L.A.
Yeah, he's stopping. He's literally pulling over for us. Pull over, pull over. Okay, stop. This is crazy. You guys, this is Aaron Carter. Open the door, please. Thank you, Happy.
Kids are like, who? What?
He's the only one excited.
The tour bus operator girl is so pumped.
So pumped. Yeah.
Hi, Aaron. Because
I just actually got out of surgery.
Yeah.
So, but I just wanted to say hi to you guys.
We're really excited to have you. Do you want to come on to the bus?
Sure. Hi, everybody.
You got Aaron Carter. This is crazy.
How's it going, guys? I just wanted to say hi. I actually just got out of surgery, but I just wanted to come say hi anyway. So I saw the bus and I figured I'd say hello.
How was the surgery?
I can't discuss that right now.
What?
What?
I can't discuss it.
What kind of surgery did he have?
Why are people hiding their injuries?
Michael Strahan, Aaron Carter, just tell us what you're doing, or don't tell us anything.
How popular was Aaron Carter? I only knew him because of Nick Carter.
Yeah,
and
miss my generation. I don't know.
You weren't involved in Aaron's party?
Was that popular?
For a minute.
Okay, so people do know who he is.
Yeah, I think
and
so.
I think he's got some recent music out as well. So, I guess, but I don't know that he's,
And finally here, Justin Bieber is showing off a very recent tattoo, a face tattoo. Justin posted an extreme close-up of a tiny tat of a cross next to his left eye. He is highlighting it now and putting it all over social media. He is rededicating himself to his religion, according to sources close to him. And this is just one of the things that he's doing. He has a tiny little cross next to his eye, Kev. What do you feel about this?
It's a real, tattoo?
It's small.
Permanent?
It's small, but it is a cross, and they say it is permanent.
From a distance, it looks like he got like a little Chips Ahoy on his face.
Chips Ahoy?
From a distance.
Like a chocolate chip?
Yeah, like a chocolate chip.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'd have to see it. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I've got it over here on my computer pulled up. It's small, but
Okay.
it's definitely a little cross, and they say it's to rededicate himself to his religion and to Jesus.
It looks like a chocolate chip from here.
It does look like you have food on your face, Justin.
But if he gets real close, you can see it. He's got a bunch of neck tats. I didn't realize how many neck tats the beast
He's very
had.
tatted up, yeah.
Big time.
He's hard, Jay Bird.
You're right.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day, brought to you by the Our Kids World Family Fun Fest. It's not easy to say. Come meet Paw Patrol August 26th and 27th at the fairgrounds. Grab your kids and come join us. All the info at adayforkids.com.
Our celebrities having a birthday today include Tom Brady. Patriots quarterback is now in the 40 club. Still going at it, too. I think he wants to play till he's like 50. Ryan Lochte, Cha, the UF swimmer, is 33 today. Evangeline Lilly, remember her? She's been in a lot of stuff.
She lost.
And she did the Hobbit movies, too. She's 38 years old. Martin Sheen, Charlie's dad, is 77 today. Martha Stewart hit 76. Lead singer of Metallica, James Hetfield, turns 54. And Tony Bennett still cranking at 91.
Good for him.
Yeah.
And still doing gigs.
Yeah.
He is.
He's singing with Gaga.
Yeah.
I mean, that's incredible.
Yep. Also got a birthday going on here to the future Mrs. Sam Goldberg. / honorary dog mom.
Goldberg. That's how you chant Goldberg. That's how they did it in wrestling.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
That's from Fallon Wood. So there you go. A little happy birthday there for you. You got your own birthday you want to send to us. Mail at kvjshow.com. MAIL at kvjshow.com is going to give you the hookup. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, there's one thing you might be doing that is giving you nightmares. And there's an easy way to fix it. I'll tell you all about it coming up next.
We the best music. Another one. DJ Khaled.
Yeah, you're looking at the truth, the money never lie. No, I'm the one, yeah. I'm the one early morning in the dawn. Know you wanna ride now. I'm the one, yeah. I'm the one, yeah. Hear you sick of all those other imitators. Don't let the only real one intimidate ya. See you watching, don't run out of time now. I'm the one, yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm the one. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm the only one. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm the one. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm the only one.
Another one.
Don't you know, girl? Don't you know, girl? I am the one for you.
I'm the one.
Yeah, I'm the one. Don't you know, girl? Don't you know, girl? I am the one for you.
I'm the one.
Yeah, I'm the one. Don't you know, girl? Don't you know, girl? I am the one for you.
I'm the one.
Yeah, I'm the one. Don't you know, girl? Don't you know, girl? I am the one for you.
I'm the one.
Yeah, I'm the one.
All right, are you having any kind of nightmares that are going on?
Yes.
Yes, I know that you do, Jaybird. Is a horrifying experience. And for anybody who is terrorized by their own dreams, there is one little easy fix, they say, for some people. I didn't realize this, but apparently some people are having nightmares or doing so because they're sleeping too long.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they say here.
I think with Jay Bird, he watches like murder specials right before he crawls into bed.
That might be another reason, yeah.
Not always. I haven't been watching any murder specials. In the last 2 weeks, I just have been going through horrific night terrors.
What do you dream about?
Oh, man, you don't want to get into that right now.
Yeah, they
Are
say.
you still dreaming about Jeffrey Dahmer eating you?
No, it's never been about him eating me. It's been about him chasing me and just almost catching me.
Oh,
and right when he's
geez.
about to catch me, I wake up. I always know what's happening. I walk right up to this apartment. And as I'm walking up to this apartment, I can feel the dread. And then all of a sudden, there's fire in the sky.
Wow. Horrific. I've never had the same nightmare over and over
he's
and
got
over.
He's got a different level problem.
You are a different level of messed up.
Yeah, one thing, if you are having the nightmares and you're saying, oh, yeah, I do sleep more than 9 hours, they say, just cut down on that, because what happens when you sleep for long stretches, you'll get more into that REM sleep, and they say that's when nightmares usually happen, is when you're in that deep REM sleep.
See, that's so weird because I'll fall asleep for 15 minutes, and within 15 minutes, I'm in a nightmare. And I don't sleep more than, if I get 4.5 hours, that's a good night of sleep.
Yeah, wow. That's just, I do not wish your life on a monkey on a rock. That's just awful. Good heavens. Now, Denny's is over here. He apparently has another solution for you, because the 9 hours thing, that doesn't apply to you because you're not sitting there sleeping for over 9 hours. Denny's thinks he can cure your night terrors and get Jeffrey Dahmer from chasing you in your dreams.
Let me guess. It has to do with smoking pot at bedtime.
No, but that doesn't hurt.
Doesn't hurt.
Everybody that smokes pot thinks it'll fix everything.
I bet Denny sleeps like a baby, don't you?
I do.
He does, man. He sleeps like an animal. He'll go for 14 hours. I'm like, Denny's, you okay? Oh, yeah, man. I feel refreshed.
I can sleep anywhere, too, because I used to live in a party house, so there's always parties going on. I can sleep through parties. I can sleep with the TV blasting. It doesn't matter. I can sleep through anything.
That's
Really?
awesome.
Yeah.
How many hours do you typically sleep at night? Like, what's your normal if you don't have anything going on?
If I have nothing going on, I always try to get 8. I think 8's the perfect. If you do 8 hours of sleep, 8 hours of play, 8 hours of work, it works out to 24 perfectly. I think that's the perfect ratio.
888, bruh.
I love his philosophy.
Equation, man.
888, baby.
888, you'll feel great.
But realistically, I get about 6 a night.
Okay, 6 a night is
666, that's the devil,
Oh,
Denny's.
yeah.
That's not good.
And it doesn't add up to 24.
888, you'll feel great. I love it.
I can see him saying it.
It's like the perfect ratio.
That's a great shirt.
There's your T-shirt.
So what is your fix for Jaybird and his night terrors?
Well, I think a lot of times dreams, especially reoccurring nightmares, would be a byproduct of never actually getting to the end of it, never seeing it all the way through. So each time you dread getting back to that same spot. I would imagine that's something that would be going on in your brain. And when I was trying to quit cigarettes a long time ago, I bought these nicotine patches. And I'm a person that does not dream. I can go a year, I'll have 2 dreams maybe in the whole year.
Okay.
Or maybe I just absolutely don't remember them the moment
Right.
I wake up, whatever it be. But when I was on nicotine patches, I had insanely lucid dreams, where I could remember every detail and then wake up in the morning and write it all down because I could remember it all. It was pretty wild. And I was wondering if Bird got some nicotine patches and put them on before he went to bed, he would have very lucid dreams, and then maybe you can confront your fears in your dreams and bury that dream forever.
So what you're saying is I have not got to the end of that dream to conquer that dragon.
You always wake up because you get scared, and you wake up and you're like, oh my gosh. If you could get to the end and see it through, maybe it wouldn't.
Maybe
be
it's
so
dead
fearful.
forever.
It's dead forever. You've had this dream for 20 years.
So actually, your suggestion calls for more nightmare.
More nightmare. Bring it on. You have to confront your fear, otherwise it'll just continue to fester.
Let Jeffrey Dahmer finish the job.
Or you're going to have a lucid dream. Maybe you can control the situation and change it for the better, thus ending the dream, turning it from a nightmare into a dream.
It's not always Jeffrey Dahmer either. There's other forces. So I'm wondering if I have to go through the levels of the night terror.
That's what I'm thinking.
Slay Dahmer. Then you deal with the fire in the sky.
Then what are you afraid of after you've conquered it all? I feel like it would get rid of his bad dreams.
What's in the nicotine patch? What is it? It's just nicotine?
Nicotine, but for some reason, all of them have a warning that say causes very lucid dreaming.
So you want to give me nicotine to cure me? I don't know.
I don't think you're going to get hooked on it on
This bit,
2 nights.
all of a sudden, Jaybird's going to start smoking cigarettes.
Hey guys, I gotta take my ciggy break.
I'm just craving a Marlboro Light.
I don't know if this is a good idea, Denny's.
Now, how much nicotine does the patch give you? Does it have a breakdown of the equivalent of how many cigarettes it's worth smoking?
Yeah, though they have different levels. You got your high, your medium, and then low. The reason they do that is because you start with the high and then you wean yourself off slowly. So if you just go to a low one, you're guaranteed the lucid dreaming minus the amount of nicotine.
Okay.
It would be
I
such
love
a small amount.
I think it's brilliant, Denny's.
So here's my thing. So if I did the nicotine patch, are you trying to tell me there's no way I would wake up from the night terror, the fire in the sky,
Well, I'm thinking
the cage with the wolves?
It's worth a shot because from my
Wolves.
experience, and you dream heavily, and I typically never dream, and I had so much control in my dreams. I would imagine you have a lot of control as well.
I will say that I do want to finish these dreams because you're right. When you have a night terror, let's say a guy is breaking in your room with an axe and a night terror, right when it gets to your bed, you're probably going to wake up, correct?
Well, they say if you die in your dream, you die in real life.
That's not true. I've died in my dream. I've fallen off a building before and stuck it.
And were you wait? And
like
were
Mary Lou Retton.
I stuck it with my face.
Wait, and were you actually like dead? Were people around and you weren't moving? All that? Do you remember that part of the dream?
I felt dead, but I guess if I felt something, was I dead? Huh.
Yeah, has anybody ever died in their dream, like legitimately, like, and it wasn't like they were hurt severely and they're unconscious, but they were actually dead in their dream?
Someone threw me off the Statue of Liberty in my dream, and I face planted.
How American.
Did you start chanting USA?
That's
on the way down. USA.
USA.
Oh, man.
Wow.
So, okay, good idea or bad idea with Dennis? I think we're kicking this out.
It's an excellent idea.
We need some nurses, Kev.
You got to do the nicotine patch and just ride that puppy for at least a night.
Yeah, I would do it for a night. If it doesn't work out the first night, revisit it the next night.
Do it on a Friday when you don't have to work the next day.
Okay, let me talk to the sane person on the show. Kev, what are your thoughts?
Well,
what are the people
It's so
saying?
crazy. It might just work.
See,
Well,
look at that.
It's the same principle if you watch a scary movie and there's the one part that comes on and you cover your eyes and you're too afraid, and then in your mind you picture it to be this insanely awful thing, and then you finally see the villain in the movie and you can see a zipper on his suit, and it ruins the whole illusion.
This is almost like a real life Nightmare on Elm Street kind of a thing. I have to stay in the night terror to get Krueger out. I got to kill Krueger.
To work your way through it. Well, a lot of dreams, really nightmares, it's your subconscious trying to tell you something going on in your life that somewhere inwardly you're alarmed by something that is going on in your life, and it's trying to say, hey, this is a warning, so hopefully when you wake up, you'll pay attention to this because this could take you out in the real life. So you gotta have a dream about it.
A lot of fire in the sky.
There is so much about your life that should be alarming you.
Yeah.
I know, like coworkers that are really annoying.
Patty from North Lauderdale texted in. She said taking melatonin before bed also gives a lot of people the same effect with the vivid dreams. So that way you could get the same result without developing a serious ciggy habit.
Yeah, I don't want to be Siggy Smalls up in here.
I think if you do it for a couple nights, you'll be fine.
Okay.
Says every Siggy addict ever.
If you start smoking, will you smoke Virginia Slims as a tribute to me?
You've seen me try to smoke a cigarette before. It is awful.
It's so awful.
So unnatural.
Watch him, though. I could see him getting addicted to the patch. Not smoking, but you come in here, and especially the way he would do it, he would have like 10 patches all over him. He'd just be covered in them.
I start putting them on my face.
Yeah, just all over the place. I go, what are you doing, man?
Patches Pennington.
Yeah. He gets addicted to that.
I do want to do a sleep. They do offer sleep studies. I did one back at the Jupiter Hospital. That's how they found out I had sleep apnea. But I want to get connected to one of those machines because if you are having night terrors, they show up on those machines. Maybe there's something we can do with this.
My mom did one because she wasn't sleeping, and now she sleeps with that CPAP machine.
Yeah.
That breathes for her because of sleep apnea.
Well, I don't have the apnea anymore, but I'm wondering if there is a cure because I average about 6 night terrors a week, and I've been told that's way too high.
Yeah, somebody said that you remember the night terrors only because you're waking up, and if you slept through them, then you wouldn't remember all these things. You would still have them all the way through, but you wouldn't remember them. And you may be having more night terrors than you know because you're sleeping all the way through them and not waking up.
Are you sure you're cured of the sleep apnea?
Yeah, I mean, it was a tonsil problem. I had to get my tonsils taken out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. I can't wait to hear how your experiment goes.
My mom has sleep apnea, and it's not a tonsil problem.
No,
You can have it from other things.
Yeah, all right. I might have sleep apnea. I don't know. I'll get it checked out. I don't know what to tell you.
Mm-hmm. Here, it's a side effect of being lonely.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That one cuts.
Somebody said 2 to 3 melatonin and apple juice an hour before bed. It's like having an acid trip in your dreams.
Oh, gosh. I don't know, man.
Well, I mean, if Denny's theory is that you got to totally confront your nightmares or your night terrors, then that might actually be more effective than the nicotine patch.
I got to stop just tapping out. I'm getting scared. I got to stop being a little...
You got to stay in it.
I got to stay in it.
You can't run away from it. You got to stay in it and try to get the conclusion and see if that helps you.
I got to stay in this thing.
Fight him.
Fight it all.
And it comes back because you didn't get the resolution. And they're like, well, no, you didn't get the full warning because you woke up.
I didn't even get to the wolf problem. It's horrific, Virginia.
Okay. Well, people texted in like crazy, or you can call to 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Coming up here in just a couple minutes, I know producer Denny's been working through some of his jokes. He is ready to go with the joke jury.
Yes.
My favorite thing of every single week is coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned, West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. A pair of trouble spots right now in Broward County. The first one is an accident blocking the right lane in Pompano Beach. You'll find that I-95 northbound as you approach Atlantic Boulevard. The second one, a vehicle fire, is blocking the off-ramp right lane in Weston. That's I-75 northbound to Glades Parkway. In Palm Beach County, we're also dealing with one accident as well. That one in West Palm. You'll find that at Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard and North Australian Avenue. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Jim Arrigo. Jim, it's Johnny. The beach is great. You should see the size of these seagulls. They're huge. Johnny, cancel your vacation and get back here ASAP. Arrigo's inventory is huge. Over 4,000 new Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat's gotta go during the summer clearance event.
All 2017's gotta go at Arrigo. Get up to $12,000 in total savings on new Rams.
You gotta go Arrigo.
Select models, amounts vary, plus tax, tag, title, dealer installed options. $7.99 dealer fee, discounts, incentives, rebates apply to dealer. See dealer for details.
All right, you are all set. Your monthly gym fees will be $60.
I thought it was $40.
Yeah, we thought you said 40.
Well, yeah, $40 base price, but that's not including the Never Enough Treadmills fee, the Rusty Gym Locker fee, the complimentary Scratchy Towel fee, the Sweaty Yoga Mat fee, and, of course, the fee fee.
Did you just say fee?
Yeah, the fee is a standard fee.
At T-Mobile, the price we say is always the price you pay, because taxes and fees are already included. Right now, get 4 lines of unlimited data while on our network for just $40 each per month with AutoPay. And get the hottest iPhone on America's best unlimited network. For a limited time, save $300 on the amazing iPhone 7 and iPhone 7 Plus after trading credit and prepaid card. Get to a T-Mobile store and switch today.
Top 3% of users over 32 gigs a month may notice reduced speeds. 24-month finance agreement required. If you cancel service, remaining balance due for well-qualified buyers.
How does Lazy Boy celebrate 90 years of providing comfort? We have an anniversary sale and do it bigger than anyone else. This weekend only, you can save 30% on everything, including our legendary Lazy Boy recliners, sofas, sectionals, and much more. Plus special financing available. But you'd better hurry in because savings this big only happen once a year. The Lazy Boy anniversary sale ends Monday. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. See store for details.
Imagine not having to shave or wax ever again. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, thanks to laser hair removal at Body Details, your dreams can finally become a reality. Not only does Body Details offer a free lifetime guarantee, but this month we're offering up to 70% off laser hair removal. Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to schedule your free consultation today.
Hey, sometimes as the week kind of goes on, you realize by Thursday, Friday, you're getting kind of tired. You're getting beat down. So what do you do if the coffee's just not enough to keep you up and going? Maybe it's your hormones. Likely you have low hormones. I know I went through the same thing, and a lot of people do after the age of 30. Your hormones are what gave you energy in your 20s, gave you that great physique, and you just start to lose them. For guys, after the age of 25, every single year, you will lose 1 pound of lean muscle and replace it with 1 pound of fat. You're going to notice a difference 5, 10, 15 years later. Your energy will notice a difference. So if you want to look better and feel better, try hormone replacement therapy at Wellington Anti-Aging. And the cool thing, your insurance likely is going to cover the payments. So just call them up today, 561-793-5657. That's a 561 number, 793-5657, or just go check them out online. It's easy to do. WellingtonAntiAging.com. That's WellingtonAntiAging.com.
What if your child was diagnosed with epilepsy or a neurological condition? Every parent wants the best care for their child. Fortunately, the best is close at hand. As the first pediatric brain institute in the country, Nicholas Children's Hospital's Brain Institute has decades of experience as a leader, developing some of the most advanced clinical research programs and pioneering minimally invasive treatments. Ranked 11th in the nation in pediatric neurology and neurosurgery by U.S. News and World Report, the Brain Institute provides comprehensive diagnosis, evaluation, and treatment of a wide range of neurological disorders, striving so that every child can reach their maximum potential. For more information, please call 786-624-2381 or visit nicholaschildrens.org/brain. Nicholas Children's Hospital, for health, for life. Part of Miami Children's Health System.
Florida, get ready to shop tax-free. Starting tomorrow, rush into Old Navy and skip the tax. Plus, get an additional 10% off any purchase of $50 or more all weekend long. Better hurry. It ends Sunday at Old Navy. Valid 8-4-8-6 in Florida stores only. Excludes gift cards.
Well, what's the bottom line going on right now? It is clearance time at Braidman Honda, and that means huge savings. During this Honda Summerbration, you can get extra markdowns and extra savings all over the place. That's a bottom line for you. It is simple. Bottom line prices, bottom line service, and bottom line selection. Don't be fooled by other dealers. Braidman Honda does it right. Bottom line, zero down, zero due at signing. New Hondas from just $199 a month with nothing due at signing. They've got a bunch of pre-owned vehicles as well. Mike Rodriguez runs the show over there, and the Summerbration is going on now at Braidman Honda. Go check it out for yourself. This deal with a car for just $199 a month and zero down is a lease program on a 36-month deal for the 2017 Civic LX sedan. Nothing due at signing, no security deposit. You just do the tax tag and have your credit approved, and you're driving off in a brand new Braidman Honda vehicle. 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres, or online at BraidmanHondaPB.com.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by the Jeep Drive and Discover event.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News, tracking a few isolated showers this Thursday morning. Otherwise, mostly sunny skies and hot today. The high temperature 92 near the coast beach, 95 inland. The heat index today 100 to 110. A heat advisory in effect until 7 o'clock this evening. Slow down on the heat, only a 20% chance for just an isolated shower.
Get out there and discover the greatness of the beautiful outdoors in the all-new 2017 Jeep Compass. Its legendary capability makes it a fit for bold getaways. Visit Jeep.com to discover more and visit your Jeep dealer today.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Not sure what you're doing this weekend, but next Friday we're going to be back with another round of KVJ cocktails and karaoke. Bringing it back to West Palm Beach and City Place. If you just want to have a fun night out, jump in with us starting at 7 o'clock. They've got really great food at Blue Martini. And you may be going, it's not a place I consider to eat. But the Mexican Queen was there, and she got kind of like, I don't know what they were. They were kind of like these pork chops that you got there, like on the little stick. Oh, my gosh. They were absolutely fantastic.
Little porky skewers?
Yeah, little like pork skewers.
Yummy.
It was great. They have a really awesome menu, discounted from 4 to 8 p.m. You can check out with us. So we're going to be taking this weekend off. We're still recovering from last weekend.
It was a rough one.
It was definitely a rough one, but you can definitely jump in and join us. That is going to be next Friday at 7 o'clock. Back to West Palm Beach at City Place.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Time for another round. Producer Danny's Joke Jury. Yeah. He writes up the comedy. We just sit here and drink it all in. Now, what he's trying to do is try to get us to laugh. That's what any great comedian does. But if we don't, we just stay here with those evil, beady eyes that I have, just staring through his soul.
Nobody wants that, Kevin.
Nobody wants that. So make me laugh early, get me out of the joke jury. That's the game plan here today. For producer Denny's, you can watch along on Kvj TV. You can dial it up on YouTube. We do this whole thing live on YouTube. Also, kvjshow.com and the WRMF app has links to KVJ TV, so you can watch on your mobile devices.
He was done pretty early yesterday, so he took the time.
The comedy just came right to him. Huh?
Yeah.
It's a good sign or a bad sign. I don't know yet.
Not effective. Okay, well, let's see what we got here. Joke 1 on producer Denny's joke jury.
What do you guys call a hipster with one leg?
Hipster with one leg? I don't know. What do you call them?
A hopster.
Okay, all right.
I like it.
Very topical. That's
Very
good.
topical.
Very topical.
Good starter right there.
All right, second joke here, guys. Why didn't Dracula make it to the finals of America's Got Talent?
I like the delivery.
The setup's good.
I don't know why.
Because he sucked.
All right.
Virginia is loving your ass.
Well, if you had an audience of Virginians, you would just kill it right
You're
now.
the best.
You would have your own Netflix special.
You would make Kevin Hart money.
Yeah.
Right.
Gosh. Wow. All right.
I'm a big fan. What can I say?
Yeah. Joke 3.
All right. Why were the cops called to the Budweiser household?
I don't know. Why were the cops called?
Because there was a domestic dispute. Because it's a domestic beer.
Almost kind of undoes the first two jokes.
All right. I'm going to try to bounce back here.
Wow, he just went from Kevin Hart to Carrot Top like in one joke. I got a rebound here. Joke 4.
Joke 4, guys. What do super hot girls want the most?
I don't know. What do they want?
Really cold water.
Okay.
I'm back.
I'm back.
Back in it, baby. You got me.
Okay. All right.
He's right.
He is
They're
right.
thirsty.
He's funny.
Super hot.
They're
yeah.
overheated.
All right. Fifth and final joke here. Producer Denny's joke jury.
Why did the mushrooms talk so much trash?
Why?
I think you guys know. Because they were shit-talky.
That is real good. That's a
Okay,
good one.
that's good.
That's
That's a solid round.
That last one makes greatest hits. That's
That's
good.
a solid round.
So good.
4 great jokes and one that was god awful.
One that kind of made everyone feel a little uncomfortable.
I like how you put it in the middle like a little stinky filling in a Twinkie.
I wasn't sure about that one.
It was kind of like a Twinkie. It was kind of like right around.
Stinky Twinkie.
Yeah, stinky Twinkie.
Good
That's
stuff.
exactly what it was. I guess maybe blame this on R. Kelly. I don't know, because you're talking about R. Kelly and you're wondering, okay, is R. Kelly, has he been running some kind of cult going on here going cults? I mean, I thought we got rid of cults in the 90s. That was like a David Koresh kind of thing back in the day.
I believe the parents of the girls that are living in the cult, and they say it is.
Yeah, are cults still around? Do we still have them?
Cults are definitely still around.
Really?
Oh yeah, totally.
Where are they?
Well, I mean, I'll Google some. I'll send you the literature.
Well, what exactly defines a cult, and how do you know when somebody is in one, and what do you do if one of your loved ones gets wrapped up into one?
Yeah, there are still cults out there, Virginia.
That's horrifying. I can't imagine trying to save a loved one and they don't want to leave.
Well, imagine that it's your daughter.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, exactly. What do you do then? Your daughter is an adult, but you're suspicious that maybe she's into something that might be a little cultish. What do? Do you go into the compound and try to break her out? One dad is actually going through this, and we're going to talk with him coming up next.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, ooh. I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the... Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Hey, you break me down, you put me a believer. has turned your spirit to a dove. Oh, ooh, your spirit up above. Oh, ooh. I was choking in the crowd, building my rain up in the cloud, falling like ashes to the ground, hoping my feelings they would drown, but they never did. Ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke up when it rained down. It rained down like. The flames, you're the face of the future, the blood in my veins, oh, ooh, the blood in my veins, oh, ooh. But they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke up when it rained down like. Hey, let me up, believer, believer.
Can you imagine if you had a loved one that was in a cult? Now, I don't really know what is the technical definition of a cult. I know the stories where people have been in cults and it always ends bad. It's like a burning compound, or they drink some Kool-Aid and put a purple sheet over them and you find the whole compound dead and you're like, oh my gosh, the last thing you want is one of your loved ones to be in a cult.
It seems like mind control.
Yeah, right.
And then there's some leader who always gets what he wants sexually out of these women that are being controlled and sometimes abused.
Well, they said, the Manson family was a cult. The Manson farm area, they had like a big, weird.
And they were horrifying.
Exactly.
So, yeah, what's the purpose?
Yeah, and exactly what is the definition? Because I know, a lot of people might throw the tag of cult onto different things that we see. Some people are like texting you right now, oh, well, Scientology is a cult. But, people are in it. Do they see it as a cult? What is the technical definition? Or is a cult in the eye of the beholder? Some people may say it's a cult, but it doesn't match the definition of a cult.
And what if you have someone who's a legal adult saying, dude, get off my cloud. Stop getting in my business. I like where I'm at. Butt out.
Yeah. Well, you got this story right now of R. Kelly, and people are saying that the cat's running a cult where he's getting, and it sounds like willing adults to come in and kind of almost like be like these sex slaves or weird things that are going on, and things like they got to dress in certain outfits, and when other people come in they got to face the wall, and just all these, it's odd behavior. And that's, I think, typically what we think of when we think of a cult is somebody's getting brainwashed and they're doing bizarre things that just don't seem normal.
But if it is an adult, like some of these chicks that are held up by R. Kelly, they're putting out videos to their family saying, look, I'm fine. I'm happy to be here. This is where I want to be. I'm working on my career. My family is just over-exaggerating.
Yeah, people are texting in, and I'm reading up, actually using the word cult for some people, it's offensive. To say they're in a cult, we're like, dude, I'm just telling you my beliefs.
Well, and that's the thing too. You're on the outside looking in, and imagine if it's your kid. And I know, for instance, some of the parents have even spoken out whose kids are in whatever R. Kelly's group is that he does. And you're right. Who's to call it a cult? They're labeling it a cult. But if you're on the inside, you're going, no, I'm hanging out with R. Kelly willingly. This is where I want to be, and this is what I want to do.
And the reason why the Manson family got so much crap, obviously, was because of all the murders and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
theirs was next level.
Yeah, it's just kind of weird. So what makes it that, and what if you have a kid or a loved one that is in something that you think is weird? I mean, if they're an adult, they get that choice. And I know the parents whose kids are in the R. Kelly group or cult or whatever they are trying to get their kids out of it, and they're like going, look, I'm fine, I'm cool.
It's just weird because, a lot of them are brainwashed.
Yeah.
And then so you don't know, like, okay, is she of sound mind to be able to say she's okay? Or is that the R. Kelly brainwashing?
A lot of times they say it's unorthodox beliefs where it's going to be something where the masses don't understand it and get it, and that's why the label of cult gets thrown around.
Well, and you look at that, and sometimes maybe it's just that we haven't caught up to the understanding. Maybe they're ahead of us. So it is a weird term to throw out there when you label something a cult.
But I think
because what is it?
I think it's weird if you've grown up with somebody, you know them so well, then all of a sudden, within a couple months hanging out with these people, they're completely different. I think there's your red flag.
I had a more distant cousin that had a respectable state job in Colorado. He was like a high up, and he joined a group, left his family, and it was one of those things, shaved his head, all that kind of thing. It was like some kind of compound, like somewhere in like Utah.
Compound's another word you hear.
It does, but that's just it. We throw it, we always, otherwise, as soon as they're in a grouping, we call it a compound, and that's very cultish, but, are we labeling it correctly? Peter had sent us an email here, and his daughter is in a group that he's uneasy about, and he's facing a similar problem to, it sounds like, what the parents in the R. Kelly situation are facing. Peter, tell us a little bit about this group that your daughter is in and what has you concerned about the group that she's in.
Yeah, I'm really concerned. I think it might be a cult. I'm not sure how I can prove it, but I definitely blame it on her new boyfriend. My daughter is 19, and she started dating this guy who's really, really odd. He looked really bizarre.
Okay.
And they go to this church, and there's they tell me that there's only about 15 people that attend, and it's like kind of held in a barn. Also, my daughter shaved her head completely. She got these tattoos of the church name on her arms. The tats are really big and very visible. She quit her job. She tells me that she lives with these bunch of people from the church, but it's like kind of out in the woods. So it's like really, really bizarre, crazy behavior. I mean, she's an adult. There's nothing that I can do. But, what do you guys think? Do you think that sounds like a cult? Has anyone listening been involved in a cult? What should I look out for? What should I be concerned about?
Yeah, and then the biggest question is, I mean, as a parent, you're talking about a 19-year-old daughter, and she is an adult and can make her own choices now.
Okay, Caitlin comes home from, you haven't seen her in about a month. She's hanging out with a new crowd.
Yeah.
She comes back home, got a mohawk or her head shaved. She's got the tattoo, the same situation. Do you try to step in?
If I see behavior that she is doing that I feel is destructive. Now, if it's things that are expressive or whatever, I don't have problems with mohawks, this and that. But if she's hanging around a group, if she quit her job, she quit life, she went out in the country, if she's giving worship to something that seems questionable or is a devotee overly to one person, is hanging on everything that they're saying, and her behavior is weird, and they're asking weird requests, and she's giving them tons of money, those kind of things, I would start to step in and say, hey, you need to step back and get a grip on yourself. I'm very concerned about this. Changing her hair, her clothes, appearance, stuff like that, that doesn't bother me as much. I'm very cool with people being expressive.
What if she's out in the woods and she's with all these people and she's like, Daddy, I swear I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'd have her explain it to me, and you'd have to see what kind of stuff that she does. It's more the behavior than it is, I guess, the way that she looks. And that's where I think over attention to one person or to... You look at the R. Kelly thing. It's like, it seems like these people are undyingly devoted to R. Kelly in a weird way.
And he has all this control.
Yes.
And dominating, weird control about what you can wear.
Yeah.
Where you can go. The girls that go out with R. Kelly apparently aren't even allowed to look up at strangers or make eye contact with anybody. They have to keep their head down the entire time they're in public.
And here are, what we're doing too is we're trying to say this isn't normal behavior for our precepts. But that's the whole thing, is sometimes a group might say, look, we're enlightened and the rest of you are not. You guys are the ones that have it wrong, not us. And that's the hard thing when you're laying a judgment on somebody. What exactly is a cult? Now, the technical definition is, there's a couple things. It says a cult is a relatively small group of people having religious beliefs or practices regarded by others as strange or sinister, or a system of religious veneration and devotion directed towards a particular figure or object. And that's just it. To us on the outside, we look at that and we think it's weird. But to the people that are in the cult, they think it's perfectly natural.
It's weird. I'm sorry. All that stuff. It's not fair for one person to be so controlling over a whole group of young, innocent girls. You're never going to sell it to me where I'm like, oh, okay, a cult sounds great, R. Kelly.
Okay, but just so you know, cults they're not always just a bunch of girls in a barn. It's guys and girls. That's what a cult is. It's
not in R. Kelly's.
Well, I mean, we're talking R. Kelly, but we're talking about cults in general. The guy on the phone right now, I'm sure it's not all girls in the cult.
I think the biggest thing is finding out more information about it. And somebody texted us here that used to go to PBA, and they said, as an undergrad, I took a class in cults, and cults are actually just a sect of a mainline faith or tradition. Like Christianity was actually a cult of Judaism that later became mainstream. And that's it, because I think that's why we look at cults weird, and cult has kind of a bad connotation in our society because it's weird, it's off the beaten path, and it's not mainstream.
Okay, Caitlin starts to worship a tree named, Kamala or something like that. She's like, Kamala is everything. I pledge my love to the tree Kamala. Do you step in on that? And
I would have a talk with her, yeah.
And she goes, no, Daddy, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I want to be.
We'd have a discussion.
Why does she sound like Sissy Spacek?
Well, because she's in the cult now. She's talking different. She's changing everything.
We would have a talk about it, and ultimately, when your kids become adults, they get to choose whatever it is they want to do. But I would like to have a discussion with her and say, tell me why you feel this way and why you're so passionate about it. And I think that's a lot of times all you can do is you can talk to somebody and go into it with an open mind. Who knows? There's probably a lot of things that people could deem as cults.
Kevin would go to talk Caitlin out of it, and all of a sudden he'd be like, guys, this Kamala tree is pretty awesome.
She's pretty dead on,
He would come into work, and then all of a sudden we'd be all into Kamala.
Anybody on this show, who do you think is the most likely to join a cult? If you had to, out of everybody, suits included.
I would say it's tied between you or Denny's, and I would say probably you, just by a hair.
I think I would want to start one. Start a cult. Oh, yeah. Come over to my side.
And what would your thing be?
I don't know. Eat a bunch of snacks.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so what I would tell Peter here is I would say just, try to get to a place where you can have a sit down with your daughter, talk to her, and try to be understanding and, maybe give your rational viewpoints on your expression of it.
And don't let them cut you off. I think that's a big thing. A lot of these cults try to cut these people off from their family. Anybody who tries to cut you off from a healthy, loving relationship with your family does not have your best interests at heart.
Oh, yeah. Kamala the tree does not like family members visiting the compound.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make a bench out of that tree.
Okay. Got any suggestions for Peter here? You want to sound off, you can always get a hold of us. It is 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Get your stories together coming up for Matchbox 20 tickets. We're going to play Little Kid or Drunk Adult.
Yay!
Goofy stories that you have. Did you do it when you're either a little kid or a drunk adult? Leaving that part out of it, you tell us the story. We try to guess what you were. That's going to be coming up here on the KVJ Show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned, West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. A pair of incidents right now in Palm Beach County to keep an eye out for. The first one is a multi-vehicle crash at Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard and Australian Avenue. The second one blocking the shoulder in Boca Raton. That's I-95 northbound just after Palmetto Park Road. In Broward County, one incident to be aware of as well. That one also blocking the shoulder. You'll find that in Pompano Beach as you approach Atlantic Boulevard on I-95 northbound. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Multi-award-winning singer-songwriter John Mayer, live in concert. The Search for Everything World Tour. An evening of acoustic full band and John Mayer trio sets. BB&T Center, Saturday, August 12th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The brand new album, The Search for Everything, is available now. There's more at johnmayer.com.
Jim Rigo. Jim, it's shiny. The beach is great. You should see the size of these seagulls. They're huge. Johnny, cancel your vacation and get back here ASAP. Arrigo's inventory is huge. Over 4,000 new Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat's gotta go during the summer clearance event. But I'm on Muscle Beach, working my ads. Johnny, you gotta be here. Diving in to save buyers thousands off MSRP. Okay, after I do some more bench presses.
Get the all-new Jeep Compass from just $129 a month. Grand Cherokees, Wrangler Unlimited, or Ram Quad Cabs. Your choice from $249 a month at Arrigo, Florida's #1 volume dealer.
Johnny, did you leave? Yep, I'm on my way to save buyers thousands. Once I clean this bird doo-doo off my head. For the lowest price? And the biggest selection. You gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass. Online at Arrigo.net. That's Arrigo.net.
Select models, 39 monthly, 10K miles a year, 3,000 due, plus tax, tag, title, dealer installed option, $799 dealer fee. Rebates applied to dealer, must qualify with approved credit. FCA sales, relocation, see dealer for details.
What you doing, man?
Ran out of space on my phone, so I'm deleting some stuff.
Let me see.
Goodbye singing dog. Goodbye Joe's birthday bash.
Wait, you need more memory on your phone. You should switch to Metro PCS.
Goodbye trip to the beach. Goodbye championship goal.
I pronounce you.
Goodbye wedding ceremony.
Stop. I'm telling you, at Metro PCS you get 2 free phones with twice as much memory.
You mean I shouldn't have deleted? Why didn't you say anything before?
I was trying to.
Don't say bye to your memories. Switch to Metro PCS now, because only Metro PCS gives you 2 free LG K20 Plus phones with 32 gigs when you switch 2 lines. That's twice the memory than before. So you can save all your music, videos, pictures, and much more. And now, add a line for only $25, period. Metro PCS. Wireless. Figured out. Coverage not available in some areas. Sales tax not included in phone price. Excludes numbers on the T-Mobile network. $40 base rate plan required to add a line for $25. See store for details and terms and conditions.
Flanagan's Rib Fest. Juicy, tender meat falls off the bone baby back ribs. Discounted now through September 2nd. That means all Flanagan's rib entrees, full rack, half rack, ribs and wings, ribs and shrimp, ribs and chicken. All rib items discounted. It only happens one time a year. Flanagan's offers all brands of liquor, beer, and wine up to 50% off. Weekends 11 a.m. till 7 p.m. and every night after 9 p.m. Unbeatable. Also, enjoy Dos Equis draft and bottles for $1 off during Flanagan's Rib Fest. Keep your Flanagan's receipt for $8 off a $7.50 of Jägermeister during August at any Big Daddy's Liquors. Flanagan's is now hiring cooks, managers, and kitchen managers, and Big Daddy's is now hiring sales associates. Flanagan's, still the one for ribs.
Hey, if you are noticing that your energy is down and you want to pick it back up, go into Revitalive. Now, I do vitamins every single day, but you only get 20% absorption with those vitamins that you take orally. You go into Revitalive, you get 100% cellular absorption, and you feel the difference. It means more energy, a better immune system, and a more youthful appearance. And if you're going to go someplace, go to Revitalive, where they've got Dr. Roselli, who's been the chief anesthesiologist at Jupiter Medical Center for over 20 years, a guy who knows what he's doing. A lot of these other IV hydration centers are just popping up, and these people aren't experienced. So go with the best on Indiantown Road in Jupiter and online at revitaliv.com. That's revitaliv.com.
36 monthly, $1,995 down, 10K months per year, 0 security deposit, $2,1855 doc included plus tax tag, title registration, and $799.95 dealer. Approved 740 plus credit, must finance through Kia Finance. JD Power award information, visit jdpower.com. Expires 7/31/17.
Automotive credit forgiveness comes to West Palm Beach Kia. New Kia credit forgiveness means that even if you owe $10,000 on your car more than it's worth, we can help. Get serious about fixing your credit. Divorced? Behind on bills? Collection agencies? At West Palm Beach Kia, new Kias from $129 a month or 0 down. New 17 Kia Fortes, the highest ranked compact car in initial quality, just $129 a month. Your choice. New 17 Kia Optimas and 17 Kia Souls, the highest ranked compact multi-purpose vehicle in initial quality 3 years in a row, just $169 a month. All with 3 years maintenance included. Our goal is 100% approval. Only at West Palm Beach Kia on South Military Trail. WestPalmBeachKia.com.
Experienced healthcare professionals know end-stage illness means it's time for hospice. They choose Vitas Healthcare because during the middle of the night or over a holiday weekend, VITAS is always available. Available to improve quality of life at the end of life. Available to provide your patients with the right care at the right time in the right place. Refer today. Call 888-VITAS-80 or go to vitas.com. That's VITAS.com. First licensed in 1980.
Shop Staples during tax-free days and get an extra 10% off your in-store purchase when you mention this offer at checkout. You'll even save on PCs for back to school. Some exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/tax-free for full details. Staples, it's pro time.
You know, when it comes to braces, my daughter Magnolia absolutely loves the team over at Orthodontics by Bradford. Go see Dr. Bradford today. Here's the number, 561-694-3006 or online at orthobybradford.com.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, the former rocker Tom DeLonge. Wow, is he swooping in and fighting a possible sex trafficking ring? This is amazing work he's doing post Blink-182. We'll tell you what he's up to coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
All right, got some Matchbox 20 tickets for you here. You got a story of something dumb you did when either you're a little kid or a drunk adult. If you kind of notice, little kids and drunk adults do a lot of the same kind of stupid things. So you tell us the story without letting us know if it was a little kid or a drunk adult that you were when you did it, and we'll try to guess. Stump a majority of the show. You get tickets to go check out Matchbox 20 and the Counting Crows coming up on the 16th at Coral Sky Amphitheater. We got Harold on here from Miami, 877-979-WRMF. What's up, Harold?
Hey, good morning, KVJ Show.
Yeah. How you doing?
Good morning.
All right, let's hear your story here. Go ahead and tell us, and then we'll try to guess if you're a little kid or a drunk adult when it happened.
All right, perfect. Let me go. Well, I was hanging out with family and friends. And then, all of a sudden, I drank a little bit too much, and I went to the bathroom, and, I thought it would be funny, and I came out, crawling on, not crawling, but, walking on all fours like a dog and barking.
Okay, all right. Harold here, I think, is deliberately trying to throw us off because I thought he made a big blunder there because he's like, I drank too much, I went into the bathroom, and then I came out on all fours, barking like a dog, which...
He's telegraphing his moves, is what you're saying.
He's deliberate, and I get it. I think it's a smart diversionary tactic that he threw out there trying to trick us. I'm going to have to go with the little kid because I think he's too clever. I'm hip to his game.
Okay.
He's by saying drank too much, you're immediately thinking he's a drunk adult, but I'm going to go the opposite. He is a little kid when he did that. Virginia.
Is he Jedi mind tricking you, though? And he knows that you'll say that.
It's a double fool you.
It's a double
fool you.
Double fool you.
I like the concept of the double fool you. I'm going to say he was a drunk adult.
Okay.
I stand with the Bronc. I think it's a little kid.
Little kid. Harold, were you a little kid or a drunk adult when you did that?
I was a very drunk adult.
Damn it.
I told y'all.
Damn it,
Y'all got double fool.
I got double fool.
Gosh, wow. Double fool.
Big dummy.
Dang, that was brilliant.
Double dummy.
I'll listen to Kevin no more.
Wow. I can listen to myself. Harold, congratulations. Matchbox 20 tickets, just like that.
Thank you, guys. I love your show. I love your show.
And it loves you. And just to let you know, too, part of that package is a 2-night stay at the 24 North Hotel in Key West. You're qualified for that, okay?
Ooh.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, there you go. All right, let's see if I can do better on this one.
Yeah, come on. You're blowing it over there, Austin.
I did. I blew it. Jessica's on here from Royal Palm. Hello, Jessica.
Hi.
Okay, little kid or drunk adult, let's hear your story.
Okay, so we were all out at the lake swimming, and we were on one of those big, giant inner tubes that a bunch of people can sit on.
Yep.
And I fell backwards off of it and forgot how to swim, so I was hugging it, but I was hugging it from under the water, so it was holding me under instead of bringing me up.
Yeah.
And it took a while, but when they finally realized it, somebody was nice enough to pull me out.
Gosh.
This is easy.
I think drunk adult
Nah.
because I forgot how to swim.
But now your
I was
whole
holding-
world's turned around. You got double tricked last time.
I did.
You don't know which way is up. Much
I'm
like
not going to lead it. I'll let you guys lead it. What do you think, Jay Bird?
I'll never stand with the Bronx. I stand with Virginia. What's your answer?
I am gonna say
Little kid, right?
she was a little kid.
She's a little kid, definitely. What do you got?
I'm going to stay with my initial gut feeling. That was drunk adult.
Ralston's wrong. Wrongy Ralston.
Okay, well, the official verdict is little kid here on the show. Jessica, what were you?
I was a little kid.
All right. You guys got her. You guys got her. I am 0 for 2. Dang it, I am blowing it today.
You need to, whatever you think it is, go the other way.
That's what I need to start doing, too.
Well, you know what? It was kind of like, it was my gut feeling on both of them. Like going, the first impression I had was the wrong impression. So I got to get that impression and then go the opposite.
You're easily tricked.
I am very easily tricked. I'm just like handing out tickets. So I'm the easy one to fool. 877-979-WRMF. Little kid or drunk adult, 877-979-9763.
I got a quick one for you.
Okay.
I tried to eat a shoe at a party.
Eat a shoe at a party.
Tried to eat a shoe at a party. Drunk adult or little kid?
Drunk adult.
Virginia?
Little kid.
My boy knows me, drunk adult.
It's almost too easy.
It was. I was trying to trick you there a little bit.
Eating a shoe at a party. Okay. 877-979-9763.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
I'm sure you remember Tom DeLonge, right? The former Blink 182 singer.
Is he the one that sings like that?
Like this.
He's the good-looking one, right?
You always ask me this. I never know. I think they sound the same, and I think they look the same. I don't even know.
He's not the good-looking one? Okay, so the good-looking one's still in it. That's good. That's good for all of us.
Is the good-looking one that sings like this?
I think they all sing like that. So, anyway, Tom DeLonge is not in the group anymore. Instead, he's out fighting possible sex crimes and human trafficking. I will tell you the details of what he did. Amazing. He's a hero. Coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, though, Larry King says he would love to do the first OJ interview, and he doesn't understand anybody who's not down with it. He's got a bunch of questions for OJ.
Now, I talked to Les Moonves. He said he doesn't want the first OJ post-prison interview. Would you
Why?
Would you want the first?
You bet.
Yeah? What would you want to
Why
talk with
wouldn't Les
OJ about?
Moonves want the first OJ interview?
He said he wasn't interested.
I would be.
What would you want to know?
What was the warden like?
Okay. All right.
How was the food? How did you handle captivity? You know, lots of things. Anybody prominent coming out of prison.
I'm actually not interested in any of those answers.
You're on Les Moonves' side?
Yeah, let's hope he doesn't get the interview. I don't think I'd watch it.
Larry's a little old.
Nothing there intrigues me.
Dave Chappelle is so cute. I mean, he is just adorable. Here he is explaining how he got into the good physical shape he's in today.
It was an accident. It was a sequence of events. Step one is I got married. And, marriage comes with snacks and naps.
If you're lucky, yeah, sure.
Well, yeah, I'm a lucky guy. And then after that, it was like, when I quit the show, I was just like stressed all the time. So I just started.
Wait, stressed from having quit the show? I thought the show was the stress.
No. The fear of poverty is a treadmill.
Oh, that's true.
So I just started working out to alleviate the physical symptoms of stress. And then it just took a few weeks before someone would be like, Dave, you look good. Do I?
Do I?
Do I?
Mhm.
Oh. And finally here, what has Tom DeLonge been up to since Blink 182? Well, it sounds like he has jumped all over these two guys that tried to kidnap one of his daughter's 15-year-old friends. I mean, these guys, it sounds like, were stalking schools, driving around. Tom DeLonge and one of the other dads kind of got together and basically busted up these guys. They got the SWAT team there. They caught the guys, and they believe that it may eventually track back to human trafficking and other horrible sex crimes.
Wow.
These guys were stalking many schools and tried to snatch this 15-year-old girl.
Jeez.
What a mess.
Mm-hmm.
He says, as a father, and I can speak for all other fathers, these guys are lucky they were grabbed by the police and not by us. Good for you, Tom DeLonge.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what's going on in your Dirt of the Day, brought to you by Paw Patrol at our Kids World Family Fun Fest. It happens August 26th and 27th. Join us there at the fairgrounds. Go to adayforkids.com for all the details.
I gotta try to redeem myself here. I'm gonna try one more. Little kid or drunk adult. Diane is on here from Wellington. Hello, Diane.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
Okay. All right. Let's hear your story, and we'll try to guess if you were a little kid or a drunk adult when you did it. What happened?
Okay. Well, I wasn't feeling good, and I went to the bathroom, and when I got there, there was someone in the bathroom, and I really, really did not feel good. So I grabbed a pillowcase out of the closet and got sick in it and threw it back into the closet.
Oh.
Wait. Did you poop in a pillowcase?
She got sick in it.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't think so. You threw up in it, right?
Did you poop or throw up?
Threw up.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. Sorry. I guess you
Got
want
poop on the brain, huh?
It is kind of important to the story.
It is.
It's a different level if you poop in a pillowcase and throw it in the closet.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Yeah.
That's a terrible move. But I think I might steal that at my next house party.
Okay, you puke in a pillowcase, you chuck it right back into the closet. What kind of move is that? I would think if a little kid puked in a pillowcase, he'd probably sit there sobbing and they wouldn't throw it back into the closet. They'd probably take it to mommy or something like that.
I don't know, man. Some kids would hide that. This is a tough one.
Flip of a coin. Way are you going on this, Jay Bird?
I think I'm going to say she was an adult. She's at a party. She threw it in there, and she's like, I'm out. I'm going to act like it never happened. Kind of like what I did on the roller coaster when I threw up.
Okay, so you're saying drunk adult?
Yes.
Virginia?
I agree with the bird, I believe.
I'm going to go against you both. I think she was a little kid.
You don't have a very good record today.
I know. I have an awful record. Let's see if I can finally get one right. Diane, were you a little kid or a drunk adult?
You are correct. I was a drunk adult, and it's funny because I'm driving up to USF right now to show my son colleges.
Oh, Mom can pate.
This is my mom's trick.
Yeah. Very nice. All right. Well, stumped me, but unfortunately the rest of the show got that one right, but that's a good guess.
That's a great story.
How many did you get right today, Kev?
Zero. I went
lost
0
count.
for 3.
He even played an extra round to try to redeem it.
I did. I got to just walk away from it. I am
right.
not good at this game.
You got to walk away.
Just awful.
Easily tricked. Hey, can I hold your wallet?
No.
Oh.
I'm not that gullible. Let me see. Where are we with Plead the Fifth? Have we all gone through a round of Plead the Fifth?
I think Virginia hasn't. I think we have gone.
Did you do a round of Plead the Fifth, Virginia?
I think so.
Yeah.
I did a round.
I did a round.
You did a round? Okay. And then, so if we do it, it's back around to anybody's game then, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Anybody could be on this. You guys want to do Plead the Fifth?
Yeah, let's do double round with me. Oh, my gosh. So we're all going to put our names back in the potty?
Yeah, well, some people were saying because we were thinking about doing it because I originally just tried it with the 3 questions instead of the 5. Because on Bravo, do they do 3?
They do 3.
They do 3 questions.
Yes.
You plead the 5th.
Did either one of you plead the 5th at all? I think you did, Kevin.
No, I don't know. I don't think so. I think mine all kind of.
I know we
were
always
too tough.
I know
You blew right through yours, and you were like, "Give me more." So we went 5 with you. People were saying if you do it, do 5.
You were very obnoxious in yours.
I thought I was doing the right thing. I'm the one that
just can't win.
I know. I've always been accused I turned into a baby during that bit. I tried to play it cool last week. Still getting crap.
Yeah. Okay, we did have a couple. Yeah, Denny's.
Yeah, I think Kevin and Jason both have done a round. You were the first one.
Yeah.
And then it was Jason.
We did Panda.
And Panda
That's
was the
what it
Virginia one.
was.
Oh, Panda counts for me.
No, I don't believe that's the case. So, okay, so we have, that's right. I thought we had one more round of this to do. Virginia.
I didn't do it.
Is on the hot seat for Plead the Fifth.
Do we have enough heated questions or good questions?
I'll go over the few that I have for you here, Jay Bird, and we'll come up with 3 that should be challenging.
Let's really try to make her cry.
I thought we had one more round left.
Is it too late to call in sick?
No, you're already here, sitting here. A round of Plead the Fifth then with Virginia. We'll see what she's got on the hot seat coming up next.
I eat my dinner in my bathtub, then I go to sick clubs, watching freaky people getting it on. It doesn't make me nervous, if anything, I'm restless. Yeah, I've been around and I've seen it all. I get home, I got the munchies, binge on all my Twinkies, throw up in the tub, then I go to sleep, and I drink up all my money, tasting kinda lonely. You're gone and I gotta stay high all the time to keep you off my mind. Ooh, high all the time to keep you off my mind. Spend my days locked in a haze, trying to forget you, babe. I fall back down. Gotta stay high all my life to forget I'm missing you.
Virginia almost got away with getting off the hot seat for Plead the Fifth.
I really did forget.
Yeah. It's like, wait a minute. I felt like there was somebody that hadn't yet seen the hot seat. Thank God producer Dennings was on top of it. I've done the hot seat. Jaber did the hot seat last week. So this week on Plead the Fifth, it is Virginia.
And you sure Pandas doesn't count for mine?
No.
No, but there is a lot of stuff about Panda in here. It's good stuff.
Yeah. Jaber is looking over all the questions that we have.
Compiled by so many sources. People on the show, listeners, it's everybody. So
It is, yeah.
If you don't like the questions, kiss my fat Italian ass.
What I sent him was people sent us questions, so it's kind of the whole grouping of everything. So, yeah, it could have been written by either myself, Jaybird, or a listener.
If you don't like the questions, start sending some more in.
Yes, that's what we've got. So, to be fair, you asked for more last week. The initial round here is supposed to be 3, so...
That's fine.
Yeah, so there's 3 questions. Virginia gets to plead the fifth on one, meaning that there's one she doesn't have to answer, but if you got 3 hard questions, 2 of them are going to be tough.
I'd say last week was kind of freeing. It felt good to just...
You just
drop
went
it
on
all.
a rampage. It was
Just
kind of crazy.
Get raw and real. I ain't hiding no more.
Yeah, because you're single. You don't have nobody you can hurt.
I know. I'm happy.
The only person you can hurt is yourself.
Single, a.k.a. happy.
Yeah. All right. Jaybird has got the questions over there for Plead the Fifth.
He's the game show host.
Well, I mean, Kevin can be the host, too. He's got I'll ask the first one, at least.
Yeah.
What is one characteristic you had in one of your exes that you wish Panda had? And you have to name the person and what it was and why.
One characteristic of one of my exes.
Yes.
That I wish Panda had.
Yes.
I'm going through my exes, and it's not a lot of good characteristics, guys.
You got to pick something. And if it's lame, the audience will let you know if you lay up. We are on live, by the way.
I'm thinking, I mean, I think sometimes, okay, so one of my exes, I won't say who, very nice person, but not the smartest person. This person had so much business drive and wanted to start all these entrepreneurial ventures, but just everything this person did, their business ventures didn't work out. But they had that thing where they wanted to be this entrepreneur doing all these business things and being a salesman and going out and doing all that. And that's just not what Panda is good at. He's an artist. You know, we started our own video production company, and he's not good at the sales part. He just can't go out and sell it.
Okay.
go home and bring home the big deals.
Mhm.
It's just not him. He's too much of an artist, a creator,
Okay.
a video guy.
Okay, so maybe business sensibilities is one characteristic.
Yeah, more of like a cutthroat business side.
Okay, all right.
How do you feel about that answer? Do you like it? Was it enough juice?
Well, I think it's acceptable. I mean, I think what she's saying is one characteristic, and
Look,
it is.
it's honest. You turd in a jacket. That's the honest answer.
You're not turning. No, I am not going to be the jerk again in this bit. I don't even want to host it.
You asked the question, but now you're asking follow up. Like, did she do good enough?
I'm just okay. I'm sorry. I'll stop talking during our talk show.
I answered honestly.
Oh man, people get real defensive on the hot seat. Must have hit a nerve there, Bronk.
Well, I mean, that's pretty deep to say that.
I thought you did great. I'm just asking the Bronk. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. The question that I will throw out here, Virginia. Who is the person you most regret talking bad about behind their back? And they still don't really even know it right now. So by saying it on the radio, this would be a revelation if they're listening, that you would talk some junk about them, and maybe you feel like either it was unfair now, or you're just like, maybe I was just being mean in that moment. Bad talk.
Do you want a name with this as well?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the name and what it was about. What were you bad talking them about? That's my question.
There's so many to go through, Kevin. This is going to be tough.
I don't feel bad about a lot of them.
Now she's getting honest. There we go.
She doesn't feel bad about it. That's all. I was like, yeah. I wondered, is there ever one that she's regretted saying, "Oh my gosh, I thought I didn't like the person. I thought they were a toad, and they turned out to be really awesome, and I said some really awful things about them."
But there's been some things said before.
Okay, there is absolutely. So, it's a weird story. My girlfriend has this store, and she has an employee that works for her, and he was also her friend. He was all of our friends. And video surveillance one night showed this cat coming back to the store trying to break into it. And we could see it clear as day on this video. It was him on the video. He dressed in drag, but it was him. We could tell it was him.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
all of us were just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this guy. What a dirtbag. And we all said, horrible things. And everybody believed it was him because it looked just like him. Turned out it wasn't him. He has a doppelganger. And we all talked a gang of crap about this guy. And now when I see him, I do really feel bad because we had him arrested.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
It was a whole thing.
You're cold.
Some of his family didn't believe that it wasn't him, and then it really wasn't him.
Oh my gosh, falsely accused?
And you had a big hand in this.
Well, I saw the video. She showed me the surveillance video, and I'm like, yes, that's absolutely him. It looks just like him in the video. Turns out it wasn't him, and now every time I see him, I feel so bad because he was professing his innocence.
Yes.
None of us would listen.
Can we interview this cat? I want to get the real raw emotion. How much does he hate you? Has he forgiven you? Does he hate the dirt of the day? Where's he at?
He probably doesn't know all the things that were said because when this happened, I think he either got arrested right away or he was being investigated right away. So he didn't come around for a while. The whole time we were saying all these bad things about him that weren't true. I don't think he knew a lot of what we were saying.
Have you ever apologized to him for wrongfully accusing him?
No, when I see him, I'm just like, hey, how you doing?
Damn, no apology?
Oh,
I
dang.
got cold in here.
I
Dang.
should, though, right?
I don't know. You sent a man up the river and he's innocent? Nah, go ahead and ignore that.
They ended up arresting the real guy, and you would be shocked. The mugshot picture side by side with this guy, my friend's driver's license picture, you would swear it's the same guy.
You gotta apologize to him live on the air. I think I really do.
I think everybody in our little circle should have. I know my friend apologized to him who owns the store because they have a friendship again. They hang out, and I see him in the store, and
he definitely hates you though.
He probably hates me because
wow, because
all of us kind of ganged up, and we're like looking at the surveillance video, and we're like, that's definitely him.
Well, maybe you weren't that vocal about it.
I mean, in the video, it looked just like him.
That's what sucks, though.
It was awful. And we were like, well, I mean, he's so connected to the store. He's always here. It just didn't make any sense how it wasn't him, but it wasn't him.
Mhm.
It was awful.
Okay. All right.
I really feel bad.
Okay, there you go. Got some interesting juice on that one. All right, one last question here for Virginia and plead the fifth. Jaybird, what is maybe a question that somebody has sent in here they want Virginia to answer?
Do you want the baby one or you want the one about Panda again? There's another Panda one. There's one about with an internal within the show about a baby. You pick it. What's gonna get more juice out of her? You think? What's gonna really make her sweat?
Go with the one about Panda.
Yeah, because it's easy for her to insult us.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
She looked for the invitation. Okay.
What
do you got?
3 things? And this was Joe from Port St. Lucie who sent this.
3?
What 3 things Panda does that annoy you?
3?
Look, Joe from Port St. Lucie. He wrote it in.
The 3 things he does that annoys you the most.
Let's see. Okay.
And the audience will know if it's lame. If it's like, oh, he.
Well, you know that Panda, I mean, he's really a good guy.
Great guy.
Mm-hmm.
But in every marriage, sure, you have little things that get under each other's skin. Mine aren't major. I mean, off the top of my head, I would say Panda's job is the garbage. So he's in charge of, taking it out and putting out the recycling and bringing back the bins and like all of that, all of the garbage stuff. And a lot of times, he just doesn't do it.
Okay. Right. What you should do is maybe plant something on him and send him up the river, just like you did the other guy. Go ahead, convict another innocent man.
It's not that bad of a crime. It's just, when the recycling bins are left out on the street for like a day, and then all the neighbors are looking at us like we're the WT of the neighborhood.
Neglecting chores.
She does bee and moan a lot about that. Garbage, trash, Panda. I've heard it.
Okay.
No, you haven't.
I've heard.
There's one. You've got 2 more.
Okay. Here's one. Okay, so when we go to bed at night, a lot of times it's chaos. I'm usually, like last night, I'm downstairs still cleaning up, and Panda takes Rocco up to bed, and we forget to brush Rocco's teeth. And I'm real big on teeth brushing.
Okay.
So I'll be like, hey, in the morning, can you brush baby Rocco's teeth for me?
Yep.
It's a chore, though, because baby Rocco fights it.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll be like, yeah, sure, no problem. I'll brush baby Rocco's teeth. And I would ask him to do it, and then I'd be like, baby Rocco didn't get his teeth brushed. So I start putting a hair on baby Rocco's toothbrush, and if I come back and the hair is still there in the afternoon, I know he didn't brush baby Rocco's teeth.
Okay.
But I'll ask him, I'll be like, did you brush baby Rocco's teeth? He'll be like, yeah.
Toothbrush lies.
Toothbrush lies.
Really?
There'll be a hair on the toothbrush, and be like, wait a minute, you didn't brush nothing.
Oh my gosh, you'd be the scariest police officer.
Wow. Entrapment.
That's how you get them. Do that.
Okay.
You can do that to your kids too. If you're having trouble getting them to brush their teeth, put a little hair on it because they won't brush it with the hair.
Wow, being set up. That is entrapment. You're right.
Okay.
You are kind of scary. Like, you really are.
All right, and number 3, dipping chores, lying, and what is the 3rd most annoying thing about your husband, Virginia? Thing that annoys you the most?
This one's, I don't know. He doesn't do that much. Sometimes I wish he would drink with us, and he won't. That's...
Damn you! You're not drinking and getting hammered with me.
I love it when he is the designated driver. But when we get home and we're safe and sound, and maybe we're having like a house party and we're having people over, like, he just doesn't want to drink and have a good time because he knows that I'm gonna, probably act the fool, and he has to keep his wits about him.
Okay, so he's too sober.
Too sober at home.
You don't hear that too often. Oh, my husband, he's such a jerk. He's too sober.
Let me ask you, because I'm kind of curious, and you've talked about this stuff even just kind of on the show, and I'm just curious if this would trump one of the things that are in your top 3 right now.
Look at Kevin stirring the
Well,
pot.
I'm just
being the
just
radio
curious.
guy. Okay.
I remember when we did the KVJ Cribs, and we got to see Panda's blinged out wrestling belt that he has. You seemed a little disgusted by that. Would you say that maybe some of his purchases you find to be questionable and frivolous? And would that trump any of the ones that are in the top 3 right now?
The catty side of me would probably say yes, but then I sit back and I'm like, okay, if it makes him happy,
right?
You know, I want him to be happy. I don't understand, taking 4 hours to Swarovski crystal a wrestling belt, but if it makes you happy, do it.
Okay, all right. So that would not trump one of the top 3 that you have right now.
No, that was a while ago. He did that belt, I would say maybe like 3-4 years ago. It's not so fresh anymore.
Good news, you should not still holding on to it.
People are texting me. They want to talk about past lovers. I know the game's over. But.
Okay, we can still send in questions. If we get enough good ones, we can do another round of this. We just got to make sure it's all about the questions.
Yeah, and if people are out there listening thinking they're too soft, they're not hard enough.
Send us one.
Right, come up, do what you got to do to get in that sick, twisted place mentally, and send us the questions. Quit your bitching and start writing.
That's right. Mail at kvjshow.com, mail at kvjshow.com. You can send them to us. Coming up here in just a couple minutes, I'm sure we would all like to be a little bit more attractive and hotter. Just people to find us more attractive.
Sure.
But there are some things that you could do that are simple. You could actually do this today, and people will find you more attractive. I'll tell you what those things are coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned, West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. A couple of accidents to be aware of right now in Palm Beach County. The first one is in West Palm, Military Trail at Gun Club Road. We also have another accident blocking the shoulder in Boca Raton. That's I-95 northbound, just after Palmetto Park Road. You also want to keep an eye out for an accident on the Treasure Coast. That's blocking the right lane in Vero Beach on US 1 southbound at 77th Street. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Imagine not having to shave or wax ever again. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, thanks to laser hair removal at Body Details, your dreams can finally become a reality. Not only does Body Details offer a free lifetime guarantee, but this month we're offering up to 70% off laser hair removal. Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to schedule your free consultation today.
Jim Arrigo. Jim, it's Shiny. The beach is great. You should see the size of these seagulls. They're huge. Johnny, cancel your vacation and get back here ASAP. Arrigo's inventory is huge. Over 4,000 new Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat's gotta go during the summer clearance event.
All 2017's gotta go at Arrigo. Get up to $12,000 in total savings on new Rams.
You gotta go Arrigo.
Select models, amounts vary, plus tax, tag, title, dealer installed options. $7.99 dealer fee, discounts, incentives, rebates apply to dealer. See dealer for details.
I love everybody over at the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. It's so fun to go in there and talk with them about all the new innovations. If you're thinking about doing anything from the little stuff all the way up to the big stuff, go talk to Dr. Rankin and Dr. Dev and their whole staff. You will fall in love with them. They're amazing people. They're experienced. They are loved and respected by their patients and their staff. That is so crucial when you go in and the whole staff is like taking selfies with the doctor and they're happy to be there and it's a great vibe and a great energy. When you're doing plastic surgery, especially a big procedure like I did 14 weeks ago, my mommy makeover, you're putting your life in their hands and you want to know that everybody there is vibing and on the same page and they support each other and they have like a little family, and that's how it is at the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. Dr. Rankin is board certified. He's the chief of plastic surgery at St. Mary's, and Dr. Dev went to Harvard Medical School. Okay, that's impressive. They've got offices in West Palm, in Jupiter, and Fort Lauderdale, and now they're doing med spa stuff like microblading and skin peels and HCG. Call them today and set up your appointment. Here's the number, 561-776-2830, aquaplasticsurgery.com.
All right, you are all set. Your monthly gym fees will be $60.
I thought it was $40.
Yeah, we thought you said 40.
Well, yeah, $40 base price, but that's not including the Never Enough Treadmills fee, the Rusty Gym Locker fee, the complimentary Scratchy Towel fee, the Sweaty Yoga Mat fee, and, of course, the fee.
Did you just say Fifi?
Yeah, the Fifi is a standard fee.
At T-Mobile, the price we say is always the price you pay because taxes and fees are already included. Right now, get 4 lines of unlimited data while on our network for just $40 each per month with AutoPay. And get the hottest iPhone on America's best unlimited network. For a limited time, save $300 on the amazing iPhone 7 and iPhone 7 Plus after trading credit and prepaid card. Get to a T-Mobile store and switch today.
Top 3% of users over 32 gigs a month may notice reduced speeds. 24-month finance agreement required. If you cancel service, remaining balance due. For well-qualified buyers.
You ever seen a BMW that catches your eye? Like right now, my family's been looking at the X6. It is a really cool looking vehicle. And if you drive something else like an Audi, a Cadillac, Infiniti, Jaguar, Lexus, or Mercedes, you might want to actually jump into Bremen BMW coming up on Friday. They've got a test drive event starting at 11 a.m. going all the way until 6 p.m. where you can come in and not only test drive one of their great BMWs they got, but you could wind up saving a ton of money, like an extra $1,000 off a new BMW and over $1,500 in early month benefits. Add it all together, you could save as much as $2,500 on a new BMW until August 15th. You could even drive a BMW for just $219 a month. The price is absolutely unbelievable. And you can see the body styles and the different BMWs they have. Their website is so cool because you go to BremenBMW.com. You can see the different makes, the different models. You can see the colors, the interiors, everything about it. Basically custom make your BMW. Then go take your test drive at either their West Palm store or the one they've got in Indiantown Road in Jupiter. Online, it's BremenBMW.com.
Sales tax holidays. Those glorious days when taxes take a vacation. Where do they go? Maybe water skiing or camping? It doesn't matter. The point is that when taxes go on vacation, you can get busy saving. And if you live in Florida, your next sales tax holiday starts August 4th. When you add those savings to the savings you get with Walmart's everyday low prices, that's a win-win. So while taxes pack their bags and prepare to leave town, prepare your shopping list and we'll see you on August 4th. Save money. Live better. Walmart.
36 monthly, $19.95 down, 10K months per year, 0 security deposit, $218.55 doc included plus tax tag, title registration, and $799.95 dealer. Approved 740 plus credit must finance through Kia Finance. JD Power award information, visit jdpower.com. Expires 7/31/17.
Automotive credit forgiveness comes to West Palm Beach Kia. New Kia credit forgiveness means that even if you owe $10,000 on your car more than it's worth, we could help. Get serious about fixing your credit. Divorced? Behind on bills? Collection agencies? At West Palm Beach Kia, new Kias from $129 a month or $0 down. New 17 Kia Fortes, the highest ranked compact car in initial quality, just $129 a month. Your choice. New 17 Kia Optimas and 17 Kia Souls, the highest ranked compact multi-purpose vehicle in initial quality 3 years in a row, just $169 a month. All with 3 years maintenance included. Our goal is 100% approval. Only at West Palm Beach Kia on South Military Trail, westpalmbeachkia.com.
Double D's is my new country bar.
This Thursday night, it's Double D's Mechanical Bull Riding Series, sponsored by Hillbilly Bourbon. Admission is free. Enjoy $5 Hillbilly drinks and take a shot at the $4,000 grand prize. Registration is going on now. Get to Double D's.
Slip and fall, Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Florida Power and Light.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News, tracking a few isolated showers this Thursday morning. Otherwise, mostly sunny skies and hot today. The high temperature 92 near the coast beach, 95 inland. The heat index today 100 to 110. A heat advisory in effect until 7 o'clock this evening. Slow down on the heat, only a 20% chance for just an isolated shower.
Floridians everywhere are turning into energy experts with new smart tools from FPL and the online Home Energy Survey. Learn how you could save up to $300 a year at fpl.com/easy to save.
What's hot now on the KVJ show?
We're really excited to get the second annual KVJ 5K going. This year, we're adding a little bit of glow-in-the-dark fun to the whole thing, and it just makes total sense because this is a night race. It's on a Thursday night, so you're going into the weekend, and it's going to be at Clematis by night. It's coming up Thursday, October 5th, so we're just about 2 months away. Now, you don't have to be in the best of shape. You don't even necessarily have to run the thing. You can actually walk it. You can do whatever you want to do with it. It's all about raising money for our charity, Little Smiles. That's the big part of it. But it's going to be fun, and it's going to be a glow run. So everybody's going to be wearing glow-in-the-dark stuff. The course is going to be lit up like that. And when you come back to Clematis by night, there's going to be all kinds of glow-in-the-dark games for you to play, like ping pong and cornhole. And just by signing up in your registration bag, they got a whole bunch of glow swag, and you even get yourself a finisher medal and a cool KVJ 5K shirt. Easy to sign up right now at kvj5k.com. That's kvj5k.com.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
You know, you can actually look more attractive just by doing a couple simple things. Do them today. It's not even that you got to fix your hair, your teeth. You got to wear better clothes. Just a few little adjustments you could make to yourself today.
Someone texted in and said Kevin could close his eyes.
Oh. Or at least wear sunglasses.
That was Joe from Port St. Lucie. He wrote that.
Yeah, see, I can't win because you wear sunglasses, you're indoors, people are going, oh, what a D-bag. It's like,
You're
you just
right.
can't win, you know?
It wasn't funny.
What are you going to do?
I'd rather be a douche than a murderer.
No, I think
What are you going to do?
I think he had great eyes. People like to make fun because it's like the cool thing to do.
And by people, you mean you.
Joe from Port St. Lucie.
Yeah, there's just Joe from Port St. Lucie all of a sudden. Couple of simple things you can change today to make yourself hotter. This is some stuff that was posted up on Reddit. One, they say good posture. Just simply not slouching and kind of sitting up and carrying yourself differently is one thing you can do that will immediately make yourself hotter and more attractive.
That's a good one.
You can sometimes look depressed and like you're going through something by your posture, big time.
And you might just be, like shy or trying to move through life and just not stand out.
Yeah.
When you slouch, though, it does make you look like sad, and nobody wants to be around a depressed guy.
That's what my fourth grade teacher, Mr. Hodgkins, said to me. He said the same exact thing. I used to walk kind of hunched down, looking at the ground.
Walking hunched down, looking at the ground, it sometimes just feels safer.
I get it.
Is that weird?
No, it's not weird.
It feels safe. It feels just like, okay, I can get there quicker, and I won't be distracted or...
You just look like you're trying to steal someone's food and then bring it in a cave.
Yeah, and I think what they're saying, you look a little bit more closed off, and that way you're not going to be as attractive. And if that's your ultimate goal, that, yeah, you want to stand up straight, have good posture. They say smiling, too. That's another inviting thing that when they've done studies on people smiling versus not, they took the same person, and more people said they're attractive when they just had a smile. There's something about it.
It's kind of hard to hate on someone that's genuinely smiling at you. And
Yeah.
if you're hating on them, what's it say about you?
Another thing, without doing anything special, being self-deprecating in a light and funny way.
Because they can go the other way. You can go too hard in on yourself, and when you're like, oh, dude, it's all right. It's going to be okay.
My parents were white. I'm a loser.
You can go
That's too hard.
That's too much.
There's got to be some humor to it, and you
too
got
much pain.
to keep it light.
Yeah, don't take yourself too seriously is basically what it is. Those things absolutely free. It doesn't really take much to do any of that kind of stuff. Now, there are other things that you can do. Some of these have to do with your clothes and things like that, like get clothes that fit properly. We had somebody come through one time, and she went through our closets, and she was finding a whole bunch of stuff, and I didn't even realize it. Some of the dress shirts that I had, like, they just didn't fit right. And she said, your shoulder part is like 3 inches off your shoulder. It needs to be in where the shoulder kind of like creases. I'm like, okay. She's like, yeah, this shirt just doesn't even fit you. It's too big.
Too big a shirt can make me look fatter than what I am.
That's true.
I have an alien shirt that I always wear, and I was looking at some pictures. I look like I have got a baby bump.
Okay. Too tight, too loose. Either way.
People start planning you a baby shower.
But I'm kind of in that weird spot where I'm not a large, but I'm not an XL.
I know. I'm the same. I'm right there with you,
right
man.
Now.
And it depends, because here's where I get burnt is depending. A lot of times, for the most part, when I ask for an XL, it's too big, and I'm swimming in the shirt. But then there are times then when you ask for a large, then it looks like, you're trying too hard. It's like going, okay, you're wearing your kid's shirt,
Or it just makes one of your boobs pop a little bit more.
Right.
It makes it look more...
They need a size in between a large and an XL.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
It's fat light is what it is.
Yeah, I'm feeling that.
Maybe you can be like large plus.
I think it's a good call.
Large
they should.
plus almost sounds like I like
husky.
I like fat light better.
Fat light.
I mean, I know fat is an offensive word.
Nice shoes, right cologne or perfume, things that you can do on your appearance to make yourself Instantly hotter.
A chick that's got a perfume on, it does attract a guy. You're like, oh, what's going on over here? Let me smell more.
For the record, Jaybird prefers like a sweet-smelling perfume. He's not into the floral stuff.
Virginia, no offense to Virginia, because everyone knows we all love you. But her perfume sometimes, it smells very old person. It smells very grandma.
Matches the name.
She's always
it's the Virginia collection.
Look at me.
Well, you're always wearing some floral, just like powdery grandma crap. I don't know. It's weird. I want to like it.
I'm sorry. I want to be younger for you. Were you going to trade me in for that new young model like in my dream?
I'm just like, oh, Nana, come
Hitting
here.
close to home here. She's about to have a breakdown. Other things Reddit said that you could do to make yourself hotter: for guys, a beard; for girls, glasses.
Well, specs appeal does, I think it can make someone you're not attracted to much more attractive.
They also said leggings for girls.
Oh, I like leggings. I mean, I like leggings. I like them a lot. I like.
Stop licking your lips.
I'm not licking anything.
A tan, something simple that you can add.
Yes. A little spray tan action. Oh, my goodness. They were giving out coupons the other night at Double D's for $20 off a spray tan. I went and got a spray tan last week. It was $8.
But spray tans compared to natural sun, and I know you can't, because with all the skin cancer, you do look better with a natural suntan.
But you shouldn't do that.
No.
You should not be in the natural sun. These spray tans now, you can get the clear formula. It's absolutely wonderful. Look, I'm telling you,
Spray
it's
tan
real.
still hasn't quite. It's almost like vegan cheese. They're getting there, but it's just not quite there.
Just
yet.
not quite.
Not there yet.
Have you had one recently?
The last time I did sun tanning had glitter in it, and I'm out. I'm sorry.
You need to come with me. I'll get you a spray tan like I got last week. It looked good.
She turned me completely black one time. It was right before a big radio convention. Everybody's like, what's wrong with you?
That was before I worked out the formulas.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I'm still not sold on the spray tans.
Yeah, she doesn't have a great track record, just to let you know. Be careful.
I'm not doing it.
Uh-huh.
I'll bring you to a place. I know a girl.
Another thing they suggested on Reddit, easy things that you can do to make yourself hotter. They say being articulate when you talk.
I think that just means you kind of look like you're an intelligent person.
Yeah, and it's probably, I guess it's knowing your crowd too and who you're trying to be attractive to. But I would assume, like, if you do too much, like, bruh talk.
Or if you're...
For some people, they'd be going, okay, I'm not into bruh.
And I also think sometimes you can be a little too clever, like a John Mayer. I think a lot of his haters are because when he talks, he seems like he's a little bit better than you. And he probably is.
He'll throw in 2 or 3 big words that you're like, did he just Google that?
I don't think he did. I think he is a smart guy, but I think he also loves to let everyone know, I'm very clever, I'm very intelligent. And I think some people can see through that, and that's annoying.
Well, he's almost, you might say he's too articulate.
Yeah.
He's just annoying. He comes off, he's...
I think you got to be careful. I think there's a balance there.
Okay, I got you. So don't talk too smart, don't talk too dumb.
Yeah, I think you're
Talk
right.
in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, talk in the middle.
All right, that's his strategy. Coming up, a good Samaritan that quickly turned into a bad Samaritan. I'll tell you how on the Whacked Out News coming up next.
You've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. 'Cause you knew that I'd call you up. You've been going around every party in L.A. 'Cause you knew that I'd be at one. Oh, I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. Oh, and now I'm all up on you, what you expect. But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention, you don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention, I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. Oh. You've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. 'Cause you knew that I'd call you up. Baby, now that we're got me thinking about when you were mine. And now I'm all up on you, what you expect. But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hit the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'll never get it over you. Over you. What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing, love? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'll never get it over you.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Yeah.
Well, I got a story about a good Samaritan that quickly turned into a bad Samaritan. This guy in Montana found some lost car keys on Thursday and returned them to the dealership.
Okay.
That's a nice thing of him to do.
Yeah.
But apparently the good Samaritan here was expecting some kind of a reward. And they're like, thanks, man. Okay. And? They're like, and what? I don't get a reward? No. That was just something nice. Thank you. So our good Samaritan decided to respond by punching a car. Then an odd twist of fate as he pooed into his hand and then smeared it all over a vehicle.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
That is next level.
Wow, I didn't see that one coming.
Well, you make a statement.
I guess you do, but yes, that's a good Samaritan gone bad. There's a 58-year-old guy in Pennsylvania got arrested on Sunday after he threatened to kill a Wendy's employee. The reason? There weren't enough cucumbers in his salad.
Wow, a cucumber's getting them down.
That's weird. Usually I see people freak out over like fried food.
Yeah, the fries.
Cheeseburgers, more succulent
Yeah.
items that make you have that visceral reaction.
Right.
Really? This guy's getting his thrill from a cucumber?
People go nuts. There's a viral video today of a Chick-fil-A in Jacksonville, and this teenager was all upset because apparently his nuggets were cold.
Oh.
And they had given him a refund, but he was still up there complaining. And then his sisters came in, and they started knocking over all the condiments and trashed the entire Chick-fil-A.
I have to watch this right now.
They trash the place?
Trash the place, yeah.
People, there's got to be something to it. When people don't get their food the way they want it, they go ape poop.
Yeah.
They do. There's so many videos like you're describing at every fast food restaurant.
I know, but I mean, Chick-fil-A, you just tell them, they'll fix it. You don't have to trash the place.
But wouldn't you say, Jaybird, that maybe you don't physically react, but you kind of want to when you get your food orders wrong? Because I know it's a big problem for you.
Oh, the rage within is real.
Yeah.
You have to control the rage, though. And again, it happens to
So
me.
you kind of get it.
I get the rage. I don't get the actions. I don't condone them.
Okay, all right.
But the rage is real, and that's, you got to work through that.
Other weird stuff. It's apparently not just cold nuggets, but it's also lipstick. Some women at a Macy's in Orlando got into a brawl on Saturday after they cut in line at a free lipstick giveaway.
Lipstick's expensive nowadays, Kev.
You're not kidding.
You're talking about some of these fancier ones are like 20, 30, 40 bucks.
Yeah, that's why I was talking about my daughter was talking about doing the dumpster diving for cosmetics.
I had
Probably why.
to buy the Wild Side kind. That's cheaper. Girls, if you're listening, the Wild Side lipstick at CVS, under $10. They got hot pink.
You mean Wet and Wild?
What did I say?
Wild Side.
Wet and Wild.
Yeah,
Yes.
Wet and Wild.
It's cheaper.
That's what-
it is.
A lot cheaper.
That's what your girls on a budget get.
Oh, it is. A little
You
wet and wild.
They're
Wet and
loud-
Wild is girls on a budget.
Loud colors.
Very loud. Hooker ready.
Hooker ready.
CVS under $10.
You don't ever see any hooker endorsements for lipstick. Why is that?
Hooker approved.
Yeah.
Ding.
77-year-old guy in Clearwater got upset on Friday night when his 72-year-old girlfriend didn't want to get it on. Hey now.
She's probably just tired.
Probably. She's 77. He's 72. His method of attack was very interesting, but you might expect him to use this bedroom appliance when you're talking about a 72 and a 77-year-old. He reached down, grabbed the tube of lube, and squirted it all over her face.
What?
Wait a minute. Wait, what?
Yeah.
He attacked her with lube?
He attacked her with lube and then was subsequently arrested for battery.
Man.
Yep.
It just makes me sad.
The whole thing is
The whole thing is just...
Because what does she do after it's on her face?
I feel bad for her.
It's so sad. It is a sad.
It's rough. That's a tough story.
You know what? That's probably that's that Viagra. It's making these old guys like ready to just
crazy like
pounce,
Cooter.
and they're just, you're supposed to grow out of it. But
do they have female Viagra? Something to get them going a little bit? Maybe.
I don't know. That's a great question.
I'm on it.
Yeah, it's called a Tiffany bracelet. Same effect.
Viagra for women comes up right away.
Does it?
Yes.
Does it work, or is it like that homeopathic stuff that you take it and you're like, I don't feel any difference whatsoever?
Study finds Viagra works for women. There's several articles on it. I'll link them to you.
Okay.
And finally, this woman in Wildwood, Florida was just trying to be cooperative. This 47-year-old let the cops in and said, yeah, go ahead, take a look around, check my bedroom, whatever. She had a burglary or break-in happen at her place on Monday.
Okay.
And they looked around, and they were intrigued by what they found. It wasn't what was taken. It was what was left behind. Apparently, she left her crack pipe sitting out. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's a double whammy. You get your house broken into, and then you get busted for a crack pipe. Just not good.
If you smoke crack, just never tell the cops, yeah, come on in, look around.
Yeah.
I think it kind of just drops down your...
But when you smoke crack, you oftentimes forget that you left your crack pipe out.
You got to sweep the crib.
And finally, an inspiring story of a 28-year-old guy in Missouri. He had almost died in 2012 from a serious head injury. He only had a 10% chance to live.
Whoa, and he battled back?
He did. He pulled through. He did a ton of physical therapy, and he just finished his first Ironman race last month.
Wow, good for him.
Yeah, so there you go.
10% chance.
Absolutely. Battle back. He made it happen. You can too.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned, West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family.
A couple of accidents to be aware of right now in Palm Beach County. The first one is in West Palm, Military Trail at Gun Club Road. We also have another accident blocking the shoulder in Boca Raton. That's I-95 northbound, just after Palmetto Park Road. You also want to keep an eye out for an accident on the Treasure Coast. That's blocking the right lane in Vero Beach on US 1 southbound at 77th Street. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Multi-award-winning singer-songwriter John Mayer, live in concert. The Search for Everything World Tour. An evening of acoustic full band and John Mayer trio sets. BB&T Center, Saturday, August 12th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The brand new album, The Search for Everything, is available now. There's more at johnmayer.com.
Jim Arrigo. Jim, it's Shiny. The beach is great. You should see the size of these seagulls. They're huge. Johnny, cancel your vacation and get back here ASAP. Arrigo's inventory is huge. Over 4,000 new Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat's gotta go during the summer clearance event. But I'm on Muscle Beach, working my ads. Johnny, you gotta be here. Diving in to save buyers thousands off MSRP. Okay, after I do some more bench presses.
Get new Journeys or Challengers, your choice from $169 a month. Durangos from $239 a month. Pacificas from just $299 a month. At Arrigo, Florida's #1 volume dealer.
Johnny, did you leave? Yep, I'm on my way to save buyers thousands. Once I clean this bird doo-doo off my head. For the lowest price? And the biggest selection. You gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass. Online at Arrigo.net. That's Arrigo.net.
Select models, 39 monthly, 10K miles a year, $3,000 due, plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $799 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer, must qualify with approved credit. SAA sales, 3 locations. See dealer for details.
Get to JCPenney's biggest sale of the season. Get in Friday 3 p.m. to Saturday 1 p.m. for night-to-day doorbusters. Plus, save $10 with your coupon. Hurry, sale ends Saturday. That's getting your pennies worth. JCPenney. Coupon valid 8/2/85 on select items in-store and at jcp.com. Season refers to 6/19 to 8/5. Some exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details. And hey, Florida, shop tax-free on clothing, footwear, book bags, wallets, handbags, backpacks, and diaper bags priced $60 or less, and school supplies and lunchboxes priced less than $15. Shop extended hours Friday through Sunday, valid 8/4 to 8/6.
Hey, it's Virginia. If you've got a kid like me that is going back to school and does not have their paperwork completed, and you're like, oh no, school's coming back too quick, take them to MD Now, because at MD Now, they do your school and sport physicals paperwork, and the forms are just $25. Yeah, they're open 365 days a year from 8 to 8, and they are ready to do your back-to-school paperwork for just $25 a paper. Kick off the school year with fast, convenient, affordable physicals at MD Now today. Get in there because, too, you never need an appointment. A doctor is always on site, and they love to get you in and out super fast. They now have over 35 locations in South Florida. They're growing and getting bigger because they do it right. They do it excellent. They get you in and they get you out. Convenient with no appointment ever needed. So get in there 365 days a year from 8 to 8. Find the one nearest you at mdnow.com.
How does Lazy Boy celebrate 90 years of providing comfort? We have an anniversary sale and do it bigger than anyone else. This weekend only, you can save 30% on everything, including our legendary Lazy Boy recliners, sofas, sectionals, and much more. Plus special financing available. But you'd better hurry in because savings this big only happen once a year. The Lazy Boy anniversary sale ends Monday. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. See store for details.
All right, you are all set. Your monthly gym fees will be $60.
I thought it was $40.
Yeah, we thought you said 40.
Well, yeah, $40 base price, but that's not including the Never Enough Treadmills fee, the Rusty Gym Locker fee, the complimentary scratchy towel fee, the sweaty yoga mat fee, and, of course, the fee.
Did you just say fee?
Yeah, the fee is a standard fee.
At T-Mobile, the price we say is always the price you pay because taxes and fees are already included. Right now, get 4 lines of unlimited data while on our network for just $40 each per month with AutoPay. And get the hottest iPhone on America's best unlimited network. For a limited time, save $300 on the amazing iPhone 7 and iPhone 7 Plus after trading credit and prepaid card. Get to a T-Mobile store and switch today.
Top 3% of users over 32 gigs a month may notice reduced speeds. 24-month finance agreement required. If you cancel service, remaining balance due for well-qualified buyers.
Old Navy's Saturday Steal is back with the season's biggest one-day sale. 50% off all jeans, plus kids' tees and girls' tanks and leggings for just $3. One day only, this Saturday at Old Navy, at oldnavy.com. Valid 8/5, excludes clearance jeans, $3 deal, select styles only.
If you're looking for a bottom line deal and you have to get your Honda serviced, you need to go to Braman Honda. They've got an all-new service department, and it is bigger, it is better, it is state-of-the-art with 53 working service bays. That is massive. It is the largest service department in all of Palm Beach County, and the best certified Honda technicians. They're all available and ready and waiting for you at Braman Honda. I love their shuttle service. I've used it not once but twice, and it's amazing. Drop off your vehicle, they'll shuttle you to wherever you have to go, and you come back the next day to get it. Super convenient. You're not sitting around waiting. Shuttle service is awesome. Free Wi-Fi, too, if you do want to stick around. You never need an appointment. Just drive right in. They've got 20 years of experience, and they know how to do your repairs right. So if you want that bottom line and you need your Honda service, there's only one name you can trust. And listen to this. Tell them you heard about it right here, and I told you to, and you get a complimentary oil change. Yeah, tell them Virginia sent you in and get a complimentary oil change. That's huge. 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres or online at BramanHondaPB.com.
Call your legal team at Anajar & Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, it sounds like Justin Bieber got a face tat. What? Is it a big one like the Mike Tyson one? We will tell you all the details coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
I still just can't even believe what they're making in this upcoming Mayweather-McGregor fight that's going on.
These are accurate numbers.
I don't doubt it because, I mean, I've heard about some of the purses that Floyd Mayweather has made before. I mean, honestly, this guy just, like, burns money. He makes so much. Here he is talking about exactly how much he's going to be making fighting this MMA star, Conor McGregor.
Am I the highest paid athlete out there and just coming back? Are we not talking about no contract? And I don't knock nobody. We're not talking about no contract for no 4 years or no contract for no 5 years. I could do it in 36 minutes. 300 or better in 36 minutes.
I mean, that's crazy.
What do you think his net worth is right now?
He spends a ton, so that's where this is going to throw me off. It'd be interesting to see what he's made in his total purse and all the fights combined compared to what he's worth now. I would say that he is worth... Is he the first billion-dollar athlete? Is he worth $1 billion? Now, I'm going to say $800 million.
Right now, his net worth is $340 million.
Really?
Last year, his earnings, it looks like it was $44 million. Now, if he's spending a lot of money, that's where maybe some of it went. But $340 million, that's better than these legends that are on tour, like Paul McCartney and people like that.
Well, he hasn't fought
Maybe
for a
not
hot
him.
minute. It's been years, I think, since he's had a real fight where he's made some money.
Good for you, Floyd. You earn it, you spend it. Don't pass it down to your kids and ruin their life. Nah, they'll be spoiled trust fund brats. Spend it if you earned it.
I spoke out of turn. He does not have... Paul McCartney's got way more money than Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who got more?
Paul McCartney does.
Okay.
Six, like you're talking like almost $700 million.
Oh, okay. Wow.
That's insane.
That's insane.
If you do the math on this, Floyd Mayweather, $300 million in 36 minutes. That's about $8 million a minute.
$8 million a minute?
Yeah, $8 million a minute. And Conor McGregor is still going to make $100 million, which is the biggest, payout ever for an MMA fighter.
I have a retraction on my retraction.
What?
Paul McCartney's actually worth $1.2 billion.
What is the matter with you?
A lot. It's hot in here. I didn't sleep well.
Well, you're wearing a jacket.
I know. It's my Wookiee jacket.
Take off your coat, Nelly. Stay a while.
Good Lord. Is there anybody that does anything that comes even relatively close? You make a ton of money for a little bit of work or a ton of money in a short amount of time. I mean, there's nobody at all we're going to talk to that would make $8 million a minute, but you go out, you do a job. Maybe there are just some things where it's like it's pretty cush, it's pretty easy, and you can make a ton of money in a short amount of time.
If you've got the whole, all the systems in place, I think a drug lord. I think if you are, it's illegal, of course.
Okay.
But if you got your guys running and things are moving, I think you make a ton.
You can get taken out at any moment, though. I
you
mean,
could.
It's too.
So we're looking for drug dealers. Drug dealers, how much are you making? What's the most you've made on one sale, drug dealers?
You'll get someone to call in.
Mm-hmm. Anything else that you're doing, make a ton of money in a short amount of time? And, I know for some people, too, the cool thing about it is there are some people that they don't even work all year long. Like, the people have like Santa's Enchanted Forest.
Yes.
They open that up, and it's open for what, like 2 months? And then the rest of the time, they just chill.
Wow.
I told you about the one girl that she takes pictures of her feet, and as soon as the guys that want her feet, they put the money in her PayPal account, she sends them the picture. She'll make $50 just taking one picture of her feet.
That's pretty cool.
That's a lot of money in a quick amount of time.
Yeah, it is.
That's pretty cool. All right, what you got? 877-979-WRMF.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in a second, is it true? Did Justin Bieber get a face tat? I don't know. Let's get into this coming up in just a second. Before we do that, if you're a big fan like us of Big Brother, it's getting a little heated. I guess behind the scenes, the guy that's being villainized, his name is Cody. Everybody's like, oh, Cody's so evil,
People
so
are
evil.
there's such hypocrites in that house, by the way, but please go on.
So I guess Cody and Paul, who is one of the guys who's done it before, they brought him back, got in this massive fight the other night. And we didn't even see this part of the fight on TV because they didn't show it. But I guess Paul started attacking Cody and questioning his Marine and his service to our country. And saying, like, do we even know that this is real? You probably didn't even serve our country. And so a lot of Big Brother fans went and did the research. Turns out Cody did indeed have a decorated military career. From 2008 to 2012, he won like 2 National Defense Service medals, a Good Conduct medal, a medal for Global War Service.
There are people trying to tear down his medals, too. And I think these are people who never even served in the military, so you need to shut your mouth.
Yeah, it sounds like this guy is legit and the real deal, but that's the one thing. You don't come after somebody who's served our country and question all that and say that he didn't really do it, because he's got the goods to back it up.
If you are watching Big Brother and you're a fan, if you're not, I apologize. I'll make it really quick. Cody is getting a lot of unjust hate. I get that his game's a little in your face, but he's not doing anything any worse than anyone in that house has ever done.
He is pushing Jessica away with his actions, though. He better get it together. He's going to lose the game and lose the love.
Jessica is the textbook definition of what you call high maintenance. Oh, my gosh. Get over yourself, honey.
Team Jessica, I like her.
I love how she's all over Cody about acting and behaving well in the house. Meanwhile, she's done things. All right, I'm done. Sorry.
Sorry. On to this show.
Can you tell that we maybe watch it a little bit too intensely?
I apologize. All right, back to
in other news, I like this clip. Larry King wants to do the first OJ interview, and he doesn't understand why Les Moonves, Julie Chen's husband, wants nothing to do with it. Here is Larry.
Now, I talked to Les Moonves. He said he doesn't want the first OJ post-prison interview. Would you
Why?
Would you want the first?
You bet.
Yeah? What would you want to
Why
talk with
wouldn't Les
OJ about?
Moonves want the first OJ interview?
He said he wasn't interested.
I would be.
What would you want to know?
What was the warden like?
Okay. All right.
How was the food? How did you handle captivity? You know, lots of things. Anybody prominent coming out of prison.
We had reports that OJ was eating really good in prison. Remember, he was eating all them cookies and donuts?
He was getting extra cookies.
Packing on the LBs.
Other inmates would give him their cookies.
Because you can get real legit stuff sent to you.
I think you can also get commissary money put into your account, and there's like a little store. I'm sure OJ's commissary was never at a zero balance.
See, to me, that's not prison. If you're able to get delicious snacks and people are sending you great, ho-hos, that's not prison. I don't know.
Sounds pretty enjoyable, huh?
Doesn't sound that bad.
And finally here, does Justin Bieber really have a face tat? The answer is yes. Justin Bieber got a tiny little Jesus cross right by his eye. You know, where some of the harder dudes get like a teardrop. Justin has a little tiny cross, and it is supposedly to symbolize his rededication to his faith. So, good for you, Justin Bieber, with the face tat. It's tiny, though. Jay Bird saw it. He said it looks like got a piece of food on his face.
It just looks like, from a distance, it looks like like a chocolate chip. But if you go up close, you can see it. I'm not trying to hate.
And that's what's going on in your dirt. Brought to you by our Kids World Family Fun Fest. It is a whole day for kids, and Paw Patrol is going to be there. If your kids love Marshall and Chase from Paw Patrol, bring them out. Details at adayforkids.com.
Well, you like Floyd Mayweather, you make a ton of money in a short amount of time. Probably not going to make that kind of money. $8 million a minute he's going to be making. He anticipates in this upcoming Conor McGregor fight.
That's insane.
Who doing something that pays a ton of money and super fast.
They would break that down with A-Rod when he played with the Yankees. I think every foul ball A-Rod would hit was like 20 grand. It was something insane.
Wow. Some people like Melissa from Hope Sound said did a 5-day modeling shoot for Kawasaki in the Keys. $6 grand, all expenses paid, and my daughter was only 12 for that gig. Wow. Some days were shots for the catalog, some were video for the website, but apparently it was her 12-year-old daughter did the modeling. and made a ton of money, $6,000.
$6,000.
That was over $1,000 a day.
If you're the kid and you keep booking gigs, and it's pretty apparent you're the reason why you're making all the money, and your parents are not giving you any, you start to get a little resentful.
Well, how does that work? I think like the parents should be putting it away, right? In a trust or something.
Because eventually, a kid's gonna get old enough and go, guys, I'm the goods here. I'm the one making this happen. I'd like to see a little bit of the green.
Yeah, if your parents spend all your money, you have every right to try to choke them out.
I think that
would suck.
I think that's one of the reasons why Corey Feldman divorced his parents. They were taking a lot of his money.
Yeah, it happens a lot. Somebody who made $600 an hour cutting down small trees.
Whoa.
$600 an hour?
$600 an hour. That's crazy. And other people saying go to the medical labs, blood tests, pee tests, all that kind of stuff. You can make a ton of money in a short amount of time.
You can pee and make money?
I don't know. That's what they're saying.
No, maybe they're saying that people collect it. Collecting?
No.
You can keep that money.
Collecting the pee, you're going to make a ton of money? No.
The labs that test it for stuff? I know I just did a whole bunch of that blood work.
It is
and
expensive,
it's
isn't it?
very
Oh my
expensive
gosh.
what they charge.
What the heck?
And they bill insurance, and so it's just like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars to have your blood work and urine and all that tested.
Do they still accept bottles if you want to turn them into like the gas station for money? Or is that so old school? They don't even do that anymore.
Some states do.
Where you can turn in bottles? 'Cause
Michigan,
that's,
it's big.
That's how you would make.
I don't
Florida
think so down here.
doesn't do it here, but in New York they do. My grandma.
We used to make money doing that.
Yeah, I don't think you make a ton now.
Not a lot of money, Jay Burke.
That's like an 8-year-old?
A nickel.
8-year-olds listening.
Also, some people were commenting on the Big Brother story. Somebody said those are BS freebie medals.
That's what the haters are saying. But a lot of the haters, have they served in the military? That's just what I'm asking.
Okay, well, some people are backing up those complaints.
That's what I saw.
You can always call or text us. It's 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Easy to sound off here. It is the KVJ Show.
When I was 6 years old, I broke my leg. And I was running from my brother and his friends, and tasted the sweet perfume of the mountain grass I rolled down. I was younger then. Take me back to when I found my heart, broke it here, made friends and lost them through the years. And I've not seen the boring fields in so long. I know I've grown, but I can't wait to go home. It's the way you make me feel. It's real. We watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill.
Well, maybe you were tuning in a couple days ago when Jaber got served for a court case live here on the KVJ Show.
That's right. When do you go, witness?
Well, today was supposed to be the day that Jaber was going to be in court, but now he's not going to be. How did he get out of it? We'll give you the whole story coming up next.
Want to meet and hang with KVJ? Find out where we'll be at kvjshow.com.
Welcome to Universal's Volcano Bay, a water theme park like no other. From the sands of Waturi Beach to the top of the Krakatoa volcano, summer is a lot cooler here. And when you add the refreshing taste of an ice-cold Coca-Cola, that's summer on a higher level. And right now, Florida residents get 1 month free on any Universal Preferred or Premier annual pass with the UPC code from select Coca-Cola products, which means you can make summer last all year long at all 3 Universal Orlando parks. So grab an ice-cold Coke and summer on a higher level at Volcano Bay, the 3rd amazing theme park at Universal Orlando Resort. Visit universalorlando.com. Offer ends August 31st. Restrictions apply.
Jim Arrigo. Jim, it's Shiny. The beach is great. You should see the size of these seagulls. They're huge. Johnny, cancel your vacation and get back here ASAP. Arrigo's inventory is huge. Over 4,000 new Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat's gotta go during the summer clearance event.
All 2017's gotta go at Arrigo. Get up to $12,000 in total savings on new Rams.
You gotta go Arrigo.
Select models, amounts vary, plus tax, tag, title, dealer installed options, $7.99 dealer fee, discounts, incentives, rebates apply to dealer. See dealer for details.
If you're not happy with your smile, or maybe you have a loved one, my daughter Magnolia was not happy with her smile. We went to go see Dr. Bradford. He is a certified specialist, board certified, been doing this now for over 20 years and knows everything about braces, Invisalign, the clear brackets, Invisalign Teen, you name it, he's seen it and he's fixed it. And he does it with skill and precision, always adding to the new technologically advanced gadgets to his practice, stuff like digital scanners, accelerated orthodontics, state-of-the-art treatment in both of his facilities. My daughter loves the fact that when she keeps her braces clean, she gets these little tokens that add up to gift cards. Yeah, gift cards, that's the way to her heart. If you've got a little one like mine who loves those gift cards, go see Dr. Bradford. This is the perfect place for you to go get the braces from. Offices in Palm Beach Gardens and in Jensen Beach. Here's the number, 561-694-3006, or online at orthobybradford.com.
All right, you are all set. Your monthly gym fees will be $60.
I thought it was $40.
Yeah, we thought you said 40.
Well, yeah, $40 base price, but that's not including the Never Enough Treadmills fee, the Rusty Gym Locker fee, the complimentary scratchy towel fee, the sweaty yoga mat fee, and, of course, the fee.
Did you just say fee?
Yeah, the fee is a standard fee.
At T-Mobile, the price we say is always the price you pay because taxes and fees are already included. Right now, get 4 lines of unlimited data while on our network for just $40 each per month with AutoPay. And get the hottest iPhone on America's best unlimited network. For a limited time, save $300 on the amazing iPhone 7 and iPhone 7 Plus after trade-in credit and prepaid card. Get to a T-Mobile store and switch today.
Top 3% of users over 32 gigs a month may notice reduced speeds. 24-month finance agreement required. If you cancel service, remaining balance due. For well-qualified buyers.
Floridians everywhere are turning into energy experts with new smart tools from FPL. With your online energy dashboard and the new FPL mobile app, you can stay on top of your energy use anytime, anywhere. And with the new projected bill feature, you have time to learn how to save even more. Take the online home energy survey at fpl.com/easy to save, and you could save up to $300 a year.
Nautical Ventures wants you to get on the water in a brand new boat. Cape Horn, Axopar, Avalon Pontoons, Glass Street, Novarania, Rand, Release, Ranger Tugs, Schaefer Yachts, and more. Boat and motor packages start as low as $189 per month. See the latest in kayaks and stand-up paddleboards from Hobie, Boat, Wilderness Perception, and more. Try it before you buy it in our exclusive AquaZone. In-house financing available, and there's never a dealer fee. 2 Palm Beach stores just east of US 1 and North Lake Boulevard, and 1501 US 1 in Riviera Beach. Go to nauticalventures.com. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for fun on the water.
Relationships are about give and take. He'll take the action flicks. You prefer the rom-com. But when it comes to sleep, why settle? Introducing the new Sleep Number 360 smart bed. The only bed smart enough to sense your movement and automatically adjust to both of you so you stay comfortable all night. It's even designed to help with this. Much better. Does your bed do that? Right now, save up to $800 on a Sleep Number 360 smart bed and FlexFit Smart adjustable base. To find one of our 12 stores in the South Florida area, go to sleepnumber.com.
A second opinion is critical. That's why Cleveland Clinic Florida should be your first choice. You need to make sure your diagnosis is correct and the recommended treatment appropriate. Call 800-639-DOCTOR or visit clevelandclinicflorida.org to make an appointment today. Starting tomorrow at Old Navy, shop tax-free. Plus, get 10% off your purchase of $50 or more.
This hour's music is brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Winging it is not an emergency plan. Make sure your kids know what to do in an emergency, who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information. A public service announcement brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Watch the KVJ Show from home or on your mobile device on YouTube, Facebook, or kvjshow.com.
A couple days ago, Jaybird got served right here on the KVJ show about this time.
You've been served.
Dude was in our lobby. He had been at Jaybird's front door the day before, and Jaybird totally ignored him, was hiding.
Thought it was the HOA, man.
He's been hiding from the HOA and all kinds of people,
Well,
apparently.
but the only thing is the HOA. People are like, why are you hiding from your HOA? HOA, it's because of my landlord. She's got my paperwork. She hasn't sent it to them, and they're wanting my paperwork. I'm like, talk to my landlord.
You always have drama.
I know.
He does. I know he does.
They are on me like flies on a rib roast.
There's
Everybody's
always something.
always yelling at Jaybird.
It's crazy how that works out.
It's partly my fault.
So today, in 1 hour, Jaybird was scheduled to be a witness in this court case. And now he tells me that he doesn't have to go at all. Somehow he's gotten out of it.
What?
I can't say too many details.
Uh-huh.
But there's been a mistrial.
Really?
Yes. So, I guess.
Apparently, one of the witnesses was talking about it on the radio, Virginia.
No, I don't think it was that. I never gave any details. No one knows what I'm talking about.
No, you never gave any details.
Right?
You're just a witness.
I'm legally allowed to talk about that. I mean, look, if you subpoena me during the show, I'm going to probably talk about it.
You're not the reason it's a mistrial, are you?
I didn't get that feeling.
But you don't know?
No, I think they would have flat out said, dude, it's because of you.
Do you think that might have come up in conversation?
Oh my gosh, if you caused a mistrial, that is so awesome.
I don't think I caused the mistrial.
That'd be pretty unreal.
Get in my head a little bit.
Bird. I mean, we did talk a little bit.
I did text back. I did not receive a text back after that.
You need to flat out ask the dude.
No, I did.
Did I cause the mistrial?
I'll read you what he said.
Mm-hmm.
One sentence uttered means I have to go through all of this again, and that's what happened.
What?
One sentence was uttered.
On the radio?
No, I think in court.
Oh.
I don't know. Does he mean the radio?
One sentence was uttered in court.
It's gotta be,
okay, so it couldn't have been you.
It's got to be in court.
But
Does it say in court?
No, it says one. I'm assuming it's court, y'all. I didn't say anything on the radio.
Okay, it just says one sentence uttered, and we have to start this whole thing over again?
Yes, he said it was a mistrial.
Hold on, yeah, because I think you might be reading in this text. We just got to make sure that you're anticipating.
Let me read the whole
Who
thing.
uttered? Who's got these utters?
It doesn't say who uttered, and it doesn't say where.
We need to know the place and the person that uttered.
We do know the text was sent to you.
And we do think you have utters.
What does it say again?
Okay, this was from the victim. Or plaintiff. I don't know. I'm probably saying too much.
You've already said too much.
I said too much.
You've already caused a mistrial. Keep going. Can he cause a second mistrial before the thing even starts?
Well, here's my question.
This is amazing.
My question is, now that it's been considered a mistrial, does that mean it's all washed and I don't have to go back on the stand now?
It depends if the parties want to try it again.
So if they try it again, am I legally still obligated to go back on the stand?
Yeah.
I thought this isn't a... no whammies, wash like a...
No whammies, this isn't a
This
game
is not
show.
press your luck.
Well, not no whammies.
No
but
whammies and stop.
I'm talking about like, you don't get like a make good after all this. We don't start from the beginning and everyone's cool. You don't have to go.
No, if they want to retry it, I think you have to go back.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't know. I don't trust you, Virginia. I want a lawyer to call in.
I don't trust you either, Utters.
The exact text says what again? And who is this from? This is from the attorney?
No, I think I'm saying it too much. I don't want to say who it's from.
It's from somebody involved in the court case.
Yes.
That you were supposed to be a witness in today. And the text reads...
Hold on, I gotta go.
Are we going to have to put you in the witness protection program because you've ruined their case?
One sentence uttered means I have to go through this all again. And there's a couple bad words in there that I can't say. I'm assuming that's court, y'all. He would have said, dude, you were talking about it on the radio and it's a mistrial because of you. I never said what this is about. Nobody would even know, right? Did I say it?
You need to ask him.
I will.
Who uttered?
I'm trying to back away from this. I'm trying to
You
not
want
get
to
involved.
get out of it completely.
Yes.
Well, we just need to know that your hands are clean. Is the blood on your hands?
I will text and say, hey, man, did I cause the mistrial? I'll flat out say that, but I'm getting back in it, though, baby. I don't want to get back in it.
Well, we do need to know if it's your fault. That's
Yeah.
pretty funny if you caused the mistrial, Bird.
It's pretty amazing.
And you can add that to your list of
that is if
accolades.
there's no problems.
I
Yeah.
did leave a message with one of the important people that's supposed to call me back, and he never called me back. And I was wondering, like, are they mad?
Do you know when you would have to go back to court, or you're just hoping that you're not going to have to go back at all because they called a mistrial?
I want nothing to do with it.
Well, they won't even set a new date for a little bit, probably.
They got to get evidence, Kev. There's objections that have been said.
Okay.
Sustained.
All right.
Mistrial Pennington.
I did not mistrial. I'm innocent.
Missy Mistrial Pennington.
All right. You think he caused it or not? 877-979-WRMF. Call or text this.
Waiting for the time to pass you by. Hope the winds of change will change your mind. I could give 1,000 reasons why, and I know you, and you've got to make it on your own, but we don't have to grow up, we can stay forever young. Living on my sofa, drinking rum and cola underneath the rising sun. I could give 1,000 reasons why, but you're going, and you know that all you have to do is stay a minute. Just take your time. The clock is ticking, so stay. All you have to do is stay a minute. Just take your time. The clock is ticking, so stay. All you have to do is wait a second. Your hands on mine. The clock is ticking, so stay. All you have to do is stay.
Sounds like an app I would get. Apparently they're working on the fine tweaks on it, but are you one of those people that you just can't ever seem to take the perfect selfie? Or it takes you too long to get that perfect selfie?
Not Virginia. She nails it on. She's a one-take Jake.
Every time, huh?
That's not true.
Every time.
Lighting is the most crucial part of a selfie, Kevin.
Yeah, I believe the Kardashians have given some tips on that. Something like find the light.
Yeah,
is that what
they
it is?
endorse that Lumi, the case that lights up. So when you put it on your face, it's all like a.
I saw that she's getting sued for like $10 million on that, isn't she? Something like that? Or
There's
maybe more.
drama.
Maybe it's $100 million. Something like they're saying she stole it.
There's drama, but I think she's just an endorser. I don't think it's her company.
Okay.
I think the people are fighting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not positive though. I think she's just the face, like the celebrity endorser.
I gotta keep an eye on them Kardashians.
Oh, that's who we're talking. I thought that's who we were talking about. I deliberately try to block it out.
Yeah, this new app will apparently tell you how to take the perfect selfie based on lighting and head angle.
Yes. Don't be looking down. Don't have the camera below your nose.
There's this one picture of Kim K, and I showed it to you the other day. It's almost like she's posing perfectly for the selfie, and I was reading some of the comments, and some of the comments were, oh my gosh, she does the best selfies. Look at her posture when she does a selfie. People were critiquing in a good way.
She's a goddess.
Oh.
She's a pro amongst novices. None of us compare to her skill level on selfie taking.
I was expecting so much more hate online, and there wasn't, and it bothered me.
It's a skill, Bird.
Don't.
Yeah, apparently there is an art form to it, and they say that soon this same app is going to even tell you the best hairstyle, types of smile,
wow,
or even outfit to perfect your selfie, because everyone's on the quest for the perfect selfie, Jay-Bird.
You never do a selfie, do you?
I don't like selfies.
You should
Not
do
a fan of them. I
Will
hate
you
them.
start doing selfies, please?
I hate them.
Why? Let's ask ourselves why.
Yeah.
Do you not like yourself?
No, I love myself. It's
Do you-
great. I just don't feel like I need to capture myself in a selfie.
Do you feel like if you were to take a selfie, maybe some of the nation might be a little harsh with some of the words?
Yeah, maybe the reason I don't like taking selfies, I take a photo, post it up on social media. Oh, your eyes, horrifying. Oh, God, he looks hideous. Oh, his hair is awful. Yeah, I don't know why I don't love it. Oh, my God, look, he looks like a hamster. Oh, hideous. Oh, my eyes. Oh, it's like, yeah, this is a lot of fun.
It's not cool, and I've seen it happen before in a picture. It's
I can't
gotta
understand
stop.
why I don't like them.
It's got to stop.
Aww.
I think you look great, bud.
Yeah, to me, that's why I just don't take them. Don't need them.
You got down to the root of it, though.
We did.
Good job, Dr.
There's real
Phil.
pain there.
I just don't think even if I were like overly photogenic and then, like I just like bam every time, oh my gosh, he looks like a Greek god. I just don't know that would be something for me that I'd ever deem to be something I'd want to do
You
or
can
would stop
get-
down my time to do.
You can get better though, Kev. And here's what you have to do. You have to put the time in at the mirror. You
Not gonna happen.
practice what
I'm
your
gonna get this app.
selfie face is going to be.
That
in
is
the
not gonna happen.
mirror.
You're not an attention guy either.
No.
I know you're on the radio and
Yeah.
all, but when it comes down to it, you really don't like a lot
There
of
is
attention.
zero chance I put any time into taking a better selfie.
Don't do it for you. Do it for us.
No.
It would, if you started doing selfies, there would be a lot of material, though,
I
for the
agree.
show.
No.
Don't you love the show?
I'm working on that self-esteem thing. I don't need another hit. It's good enough as it
Hey,
is.
well, we're here to pick you up, brother.
And no, I don't think so, actually. You guys usually start it.
No.
Can we rewind the tape to earlier today when Jaybird jumped on the hideous eyes? What was that? Remember that when that started off? Yeah.
But that's what we do, though. We zing and we
Well,
zing.
I just made a point that you're usually the first one in. You're like, no. I'm like, and then I give an example. You're like, going, yeah, but that's what we do.
I understand. I'm sorry. Are we on the same cycle? Because I think I'm on. Are you on your period?
Coming soon.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Coming soon to a crotch near you.
We're on the same cycle.
I'm not on a cycle. It's not a period. I'll feel this way in 2 weeks. If I'm on a cycle, I am permanently menstruating.
I just think we're in sync a little bit more. You want to give credit for?
You think so?
I
yeah.
think he's right.
Mm.
You want to fight it, but you're on our cycle.
No, I don't think so.
We've become from coworkers / friends to more like family. You start to.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, we're on the same cycle, man.
Virginia, would you get this app, Perfect Selfie?
Yeah, I'd try that thing out.
Think it'd work?
If it's going to be customizable, everybody's different. You don't tell me like what my smile is, and then it's just a blanket for everybody.
It's not
Everybody's hair, smile is going to be different. If they customize it just for you, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's supposed to be basically for everybody. What about this? Would you buy this app? Talk to Me. Apparently, it can translate your input, text, or speech between over 40 different languages, and in most cases, speak the translations back.
Oh, yeah. I love that.
I like that, too.
That's cool. I don't really talk a lot in other languages or text in other languages.
But now you could, though.
Yeah, I kind of wonder, we were talking about jobs the other day that could be out. I'm wondering, like, if you were going to school right now to be a translator, are you wasting your time? Because by the time you graduate with your degree, are we not going to have technology? I'm telling you, like, somebody has to be working on this. I watched this show the other day, and it was all about pitching apps. This is my new thing. I love this. I'm, thinking of app ideas, and I realize there's so much that goes into it. Somebody has to be working on this, where you had a Bluetooth device, and you would have an app or somehow linked up through your smartphone, and you're wearing the Bluetooth device so you hear, and when you speak, the Bluetooth is translating into whatever that language is. So if you had somebody that only spoke Spanish, I only spoke English, we could have a seamless conversation because everything I heard would be in English and everything they heard would be in Spanish that came out of my mouth.
Right now, there's a lot of really good jobs for translators because I don't think computers can do it yet as good as people.
She's right.
How far away are we from that technology, though? And I would say I would be shocked if somebody's not already working on it and they're close to a breakthrough.
But I think you're always going to find people who want to work with the human, especially with language. Because, she's right. We played that computer stuff when they do songs and music.
But if it's
It lacks
perfected,
heart.
why would you?
But I don't think it'll ever be better than a human.
I agree.
Because there's so many different slang and different words and different innuendo, and computers don't know innuendo.
Let's say
They could probably even know it better than a translator. Because if you're a translator, you probably don't know a lot of the things that are happening in that area at that time. And if you had people that were updating it, yeah, your translation app, I think, could be a lot more accurate than even a translator.
When you're teaching, you need to have that connection. And when you do well, the teacher needs to let you know. For example, if I am having a computer teach me Italian, if I had a real person there, who's to say they don't start rubbing my arm? A computer's not going to do that.
What?
So wait, now your Italian teacher's trying to sleep with you?
I'm just saying, there's always that human element people are going to always like. Computers.
How many translators are rubbing people? I think you went off the path on this one.
I see why you think
Again.
that. I see.
Yeah.
He's just lonely. He needs to be rubbed.
He just reeks of loneliness, Virginia.
I know.
Reeks of it.
Stench in here.
That smile, it just reeks of loneliness.
I thought it was a good idea in my head.
Do you want to talk about it?
No, I don't. I don't want to talk about anything with you, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this is like, if nobody's doing this, this would be a great app idea. I think it would be huge. And I think the thing that would be is a lot of people are spending time right now, even with the apps, to try to teach you a language. Point is, you don't even have to learn it because you have a device that'll speak it for you.
1 through 10, I give you, on that idea, I give you.
That's a 10. If you could
7.5.
bridge all language barriers with everyone on the planet and we all spoke the same language, oh, that's massive. That changes the world.
If this is Shark Tank, I'll give you a 7.5 out of 10.
You're out of your mind. That's a 10. That's a 10 out of 10.
Presentation slightly smuggy.
All right.
All things KVJ and KVJ TV broadcasting daily on Facebook. Like the KVJ Show page.
Look at that mouth. That poor, parched mouth. So dry. What'd you eat for lunch? Chalk dust? Did your mouth cannonball into a barrel of mothballs? You're being awfully quiet. Is that because your mouth feels like the business end of a Dremel saw? Is it because your mouth just wrote a haiku and all 17 syllables were dry heaves? You're so parched. You know it. I know it. The entire radio knows it. Just admit it. You want a Mountain Dew. Your mouth feels like it just inhaled the insides of a punching bag, and the only remedy is that neon green potion. Right now, your mouth could be tongue bathing in the refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew. Instead, it feels like you've been motorboating King Tut's sarcophagus. Show some mercy. Crack open an ice-cold Mountain Dew. You know your mouth wants you to. Do the dew.
Mountain Dew Kickstart combines the bold taste of dew with juice and just the right amount of kick to get you charged up. Pick up Mountain Dew Kickstart cans, 2 for $3 at your neighborhood 7-Eleven today. Now in 2 new flavors, mango lime and raspberry citrus. Fuel with flavor.
What you doing? Ran out of space on my phone, so I'm deleting some stuff. Bye, singing dog. Bye, goal.
I pronounce you.
Bye, wedding ceremony.
Stop. At Metro PCS, you get 2 free phones with twice as much memory.
Really?
Don't say bye to your memories. Switch to Metro PCS and get 2 free LG K20 Plus phones with 32 gigs when you switch 2 lines. Metro PCS. Wireless. Figured out. Coverage not available in some areas. Sales tax not included in phone price. Excludes numbers on the T-Mobile network. See store for details and terms and conditions.
How does Lazy Boy celebrate 90 years of providing comfort? We have an anniversary sale and do it bigger than anyone else. This weekend only, you can save 30% on everything, including our legendary Lazy Boy recliners, sofas, sectionals, and much more. Plus special financing available. But you'd better hurry in because savings this big only happen once a year. The Lazy Boy anniversary sale ends Monday. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. See store for details.
Hear that? That was the sound of last weekend as it passed you by. Why? Because you weren't a Hilton weekender. You could have been a visiting the famous mouse in Orlando weekender, a moving to the music in Miami weekender, or even a catching some rays on the beaches of Boca weekender. But don't worry, there's always next weekend.
Whatever kind of weekender you are, there's a Hilton for you. Join the Weekenders. For the lowest prices on 14 hotel brands, book direct at Hilton.com. Must be a Hilton Honors member.
You hear that? That's my parents, playing on my playground. I know, it's a bit childish, right? Well, ever since we went to Publix for their back-to-school sale, they've been acting like kids at recess. I mean, I get it. Saving money is really exciting, and saving time by stocking up on all my favorite snacks at one place is really cool too. But hanging upside down from the monkey bars, really?
Olivia, look! No hands!
Mom, be careful!
Watch me!
I guess it's good to see them having so much fun. I mean, with all the great deals we got at Publix, back-to-school groceries isn't something they have to worry about for quite some time. My only concern is, what if the neighbors see them?
Woo!
Too late.
Get excited for the Publix Back to School sale and all the buy one, get one free deals. Danimal Smoothie Kids Yogurt Multi-Packs, Kellogg's Cereals Assorted Varieties, and Capri Sun Assorted Varieties are all buy one, get one free, but only for a short time. So hurry in soon. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Sales tax holidays. Those glorious days when taxes take a vacation. Where do they go? Maybe water skiing or camping? It doesn't matter. The point is that when taxes go on vacation, you can get busy saving. And if you live in Florida, your next sales tax holiday starts August 4th. When you add those savings to the savings you get with Walmart's everyday low prices, that's a win-win. So while taxes pack their bags and prepare to leave town, prepare your shopping list and we'll see you on August 4th. Save money. Live better. Walmart.
Shop Staples during tax-free days and get an extra 10% off your in-store purchase when you mention this offer at checkout. You'll even save on PCs for back to school. Some exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/tax-free for full details. Staples, it's pro time.
Quitting tobacco isn't easy. In all honesty, it's a very hard thing to do. The good news is, Tobacco Free Florida is here to help you quit your way by offering the free support and tools you'll need to succeed. When you call Tobacco Free Florida's phone quit service at 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW, you'll be able to connect to a quit coach who will help you assess your addiction by starting you off with a personalized quit plan. You may also qualify for free nicotine patches or gum. It doesn't matter how many times you've tried to quit, now is your time to succeed. Along with Phone Quit, we offer a series of additional proven tools to help you quit your way, such as Group Quit and Web Quit. So give us a call at 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW to double your chances of success. Ask about free nicotine replacement options to help you quit today. This is your start to a tobacco-free life. No judgments, just help.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
Get the top 5 KVJ segments every single week delivered to your inbox. Sign up for the KVJ e-blast at kvjshow.com.
Let's talk about what a great app or a product it would be if you could just like put earbuds in and it would translate different languages for you. I mean, imagine in South Florida, you ever run into that situation where somebody speaks to you in Spanish or English and you just can't communicate with them. You're like, oh my gosh, you put these earbuds in and bam, no problems, all gone. Somebody said there's already a product on Indiegogo. This has already been done, and I checked it out, and they've got these earbuds there that give the user the ability to translate 37 languages in real time. The earbuds are comfortable and can be worn all day long, it says on the website. Now, it looks like it was one of those things where they were trying to just get the funding together, almost like a Kickstarter type thing, and they've got a lot of people that have jumped in on it. And so the Kickstarter campaign was launched this time last year. And then the question is, when are they going to be available and how much are they going to cost? And that's what I'm not finding right now. But I'm telling you, if they're even close to affordable, sign me up. How awesome would that be?
Yeah.
Words of the world.
Will it be as good as a person, though?
No, never.
I don't know. I'd like to try it out.
Let's put them in a race side by side.
Like that
Who's more accurate?
Like that Michael Phelps race.
Yeah, exactly. Except we'll use a real Hispanic. Not something that's CGI'd in. Yeah, pretty interesting stuff. They say the battery will last for like 7 hours. I mean, this would be absolutely awesome. And you yourself, that kind of makes me wonder, okay, so am I wasting my time trying to go on and learn the language, or should I just get the earbuds?
Have you ever tried to have a computer teach you stuff? When you try to talk to it, it doesn't talk to you back. A person, you're going to be able to ask, well, why does it do that? How come? What if I say it this way? Is my pronunciation right? You're not going to be able to get that with a computer.
And you long to learn language. I think you should delve into it and really
I think I would anyway, yeah.
The real experience of it will benefit you, too, when you become that Voyager you want to do where you start all this traveling.
Why would you want to learn from a robot when you can learn from an authentic person that knows it and that's been through it and that can speak it?
Well, it's not a robot. It's just, I mean, it would be a voice that you hear, and it's not a robot. It's just taking the words that you say and it's translating it in real time so that when it goes into somebody's ears, it goes into a language that they can understand. And somebody did say, yeah, they're... with the way slang is, that the computer would be able to easily handle it and would be more accurate than a translator who wouldn't be living in that area and would have learned it through textbooks and classes. So you would get better accurate.
When I say robot, I mean computer. You know what I mean. Technology.
Not a person.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're saying that the technology would be better than the person.
But who's saying that? Someone on the text messaging? Oh, it must be true.
The Riggy Ralston robot
People who
agenda.
know language. Who do this and speak this. It sounds like it makes sense.
Constantly pushing a robotic agenda.
Ricky loves robots.
He loves robots. I guess we just have to
I'll be
accept
able to
it.
communicate with the world. You guys will be like, huh? What? Kay?
Yeah, right. I'll be getting rubbed by the Italian teacher.
Oh, you think you will, huh?
Oh, and she's hot.
Yeah.
So hot. What about your little app? Is that hot?
Trust me, there are apps that'll rub you too. It's just a separate little component.
Oh, he already knows about those.
Just put them together. You got everything you want, baby.
Red wine. I've had a little bit too much. All of the people stop to rush by. An easy twisted dance, can't find my drink, a man. Where are my keys? I lost my phone. What's going on the floor? I love this record, baby, but I can't see straight anymore. Keep it cool. What's the name of this club? I can't remember, but it's alright, alright. Just dance, gonna be okay. Da-da-doo-doo, just dance. That record name. Da-da-doo-doo, just dance. Gonna be okay. Dance. Wish I could shut my Playboy mouth. How'd I turn my shirt inside out? Right. Control your poison, babe. Roses are thorns, they say. And we're all getting hoes tonight. What's going on the floor? I love this record, baby, but I can't see straight anymore. Keep it cool. What's the name of this club? I can't remember, but it's alright, alright. Just dance, gonna be okay. Da-da-doo-doo, just dance. That record name. Da-da-doo-doo, just dance. Gonna be okay. Dance.
When I come through on the dance floor, checking out that catalog. Can't believe my eyes, so many women without a flaw. And I ain't gon' give it up, steady trying to pick it up like a call. I'ma hit it, I'm leaving that latch onto it until tomorrow, yeah. Shorty, I can see that you got so much energy. The way you're twirling up them hips round and round. There's no reason at all why you can't leave here with me. In the meantime, stay, let me watch you break it down and dance. Gonna be okay.
Da-da-doo-doo, just dance. That record name. Da-da-doo-doo, just dance. Gonna be okay. Da-da-doo-doo, just dance. That record name. Da-da-doo-doo, just dance. Gonna be okay. Gonna be
Let's go.
Go, use your muscle, carve it out, work it, hustle.
I got it, just stay close enough to get it.
Don't slow, drive it, clean it, lights out, bleed it, spend the last dough in your pocket. Just dance, gonna be okay. Da-da-doo-doo, just dance. Spin that record name. Da-da-doo-doo, just dance. Baby, da-da-doo-doo, just dance. Spin that record name. Da-da-doo-doo, gonna be okay. Spin that record, baby. Dance, dance.
Got the After the Show podcast going to be coming up here. We're going to keep it going. Uncensored like, too. Say whatever we want to say.
What do you think about some beer?
Beer.
Is that prohibited on today's podcast?
You can do whatever you want to do, my man.
Yeah, it's a free country, and you're over 21. Way over.
Yep.
You got a lot of nerve. You can't insult somebody that's younger than you.
Just did.
You got like 5 years on me. Maybe 6. I don't know. I haven't seen no birth certificate.
Grandpa gets pissed.
That's why he needs a beer, Virginia.
What are you going to do next? Tell me to get off your lawn?
Well, the reason why Grandpa gets pissed is because great grandma won't shut up.
Great grandma.
Grandma did always know how to get Grandpa's goat.
Mm-hmm. Or we can drink it, we can do whatever we want. There's just no rules on this thing. You can listen to it if you're listening to our podcast already that we put up on TuneIn at kvjshow.com. A whole bunch of different podcasting apps. You can get it on the iTunes store as well. You can also watch just the After the Show podcast by itself on our YouTube channel. Go there. Make sure you subscribe while you're there. You can also check it out at kvjshow.com or on the WRMF app. All right, before we get to all that fun stuff, I'd like to break it down a little bit. Let Jaybird drop some wisdom on you here today. What you got for your thought of the day today, Jaybird?
Good things come to those who believe. Better things come to those who are patient. And the best things come to those who don't give up.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Stew on that today.
What do you think? Yeah?
It's kind of long.
Kind of generic, too. Yeah.
Okay. You'll do better tomorrow.
Tomorrow's at the weekend.
It doesn't feel normal until I get an insult during the positive segment.
I know,
So
right?
I got my fill.
Yeah, huh?
Hear the KVJ Show and After the Show podcast any time of day. Find it at kvjshow.com.